Oh, they're 4 wide! They are 4 wide! What a drive this has been from the Obsession driver! This requires brass ones. What a move! Stunning! Welcome to Sector 1 Sim Racing Round 6 Group B, the final race of Season 2. It has been a long season, but we have made the end. I am Sean Ghostmother, bringing all the action this evening. Joining me in the box, as always, is the two-time Bathurst champ, the good Dr. A.K. Lucas. Top of the evening, sir.
Good evening, mate. How you doing?
I'm well. You well? You excited?
Yeah, going to be a great race tonight. Group B Ferrari. It's going to be awesome. Pretty keen.
Definitely can't wait. And also joining us is a brand new team owner of the brand new team, Team 53. It is the one and only Pete, A.K. NASCAR.
Top of the evening, how are you?
Well, you well? You excited? Team owner now?
As per always, mate. Happy to see how we're all going to go for tonight.
So you're rolling with the big dollars now, or?
Oh, look, as much as I could earn from CP, but yeah, no, I'm excited, mate. I'm pumped, ready to go, man.
Excellent. So, as always, big welcome to all our viewers on this Sunday evening. Hope you're all strapped in for what should be an absolute cracking final round here at Sector 1 Sim Racing. But first, before we get started, let's have a look at our playground this evening and let's find out how to go purple for the final time. Welcome to round 6 of the purple sector. The next level 458 Competizione and the Aussie Hampton M3 Challenge from Monza. One of the most historic racetracks in the world. An absolute classic. 5.7 kilometres, 11 turns. More history than in the Encyclopedia Britannica set. Absolute classic. I love this place. As we head down now into the Red Affilio, we're going to break the 150 metre board really hard. Back to first gear, then we're going to tip it in right, then left. Really important to get this spot on, especially on lap 1, otherwise you'll end up in the sand. Then we accelerate hard through Curva Grande. This is flat out through here. Can get yourself in a nice slipstream as well and set yourself up for a passing opportunity at Rogia. Again, really hard braking here as well. Back down to second gear. Left, right. Really use that curb as well. Be quite aggressive with it. Now into the first of the Lesmos. Third gear, really hug that inside apex and then drift it out wide. Use the whole ripple strip. Now into the second Lesmo. Again, third gear. Both are around 130, 140 kilometers an hour. And then we accelerate again very hard down the back straight. Good time to take a breath because we're coming up to the most thrilling part of the track. One of the most famous chicanes in the world, probably the most famous, Ascari. Left, right, left. Really fast as well, 160, 170 kilometers an hour. Don't run it too wide on the exit though, you will risk a penalty. Again, another chance to set yourself up for a good passing opportunity into the famous Parabolica. Back to third gear. Some guys use second as well just to get the nose in. Then you accelerate hard all the way through the exit of the corner. This track is going to provide some amazing racing and fuel will be the big concern here as you spend a lot of the time at full throttle. And that is how you go purple around the fantastic Monza circuit. There we go. There is the final purpose sector, which will be back for season 3 in a brand new Porsche, which is very exciting. So we will be starting off with our Aussie Hampton M3 Challenge and looking at our team points. That is where the interest lies for this evening. It is Datsun Racing and Ragged Edge Racing leading the way, equal on points, but it is Lucky's Lawn Care that are in the box seat with the Maginot Racing tonight. All he really needs is a top sort of 8 finish and they will wrap up the M3 Teams Championship, which has been thoroughly deserved. They've had their troubles this season, but it is great to see them up there. Deeds there in 4th, Blacklight in 5th, Death Grip in 6th, Red Mist in 7th, and the alternates you can see after that. So definitely looking forward to this race. Early thoughts there, gentlemen? Oh, cool. Good thoughts. Solid.
Sorry, mate. We're just getting this session all sorted out. Yeah, no, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good race, man. Interesting to see how that title race will end up.
Yeah, definitely. I think, yeah, Lucky's Look here, definitely in the box seat. But the fight for the minors, I think, will be a bit interesting there as well. So Death Grip, we've got a racer racing tonight. Red Mist have 2 bullets in the gun, so they can definitely move up a couple of spots there if they put together a great race. So qualifying won't be too far away. We just are having a couple of little GT issues as always. Thank you, GT, you bunch of you-know-whats. So coming up after this as well, we will have the Next Level Racing 458 Competizione, their last round. And then stick around for after the races, because we do have something a little bit special planned. We are going to get all the commentators in the box, just have a bit of a debrief of the season and talk about our favourite moments and just sort of say a bit of a thank you to everyone as well. So please stick around for that. So a big welcome to all our viewers while we are waiting. Welcome to TX3 GTR. That is the man, used to be known as VLX, also known as Godzilla. Welcome to the Crazy One, Josty Adam, Debrev, Bradle, Scotty G, the fan club's in the house. Big welcome to the fan club. V8, Evening Gents, Auto 1, 1, 2, and the test starts. Hey, get around it. Best team of the grid. Big welcome to Dudson. Big welcome to DFLO. Hope you are all well and hope you are enjoying your evening. So while we are still waiting, I believe. We'll just have a look there at the Teams Championship for the combined. And it is Lucky's Lawn Care leading the way. They will have this wrapped up. The fight for the minors there's probably CJ Esports, I think, maybe able to move up a couple of positions there. If Jemana can have a good run tonight. Obsession as well. We keen to see how they go. They can maybe move up as well. Counterpunch as well. Red Mist. So there's a couple of that'll shift around a little bit, but the top probably 3 or 4 are very much locked away. 5th position though, Ragged Edge Racing, 2 bullets in the gun in the 458 race with the Plumber and V8 Racing. So hopefully they can have a strong result and overtake Dadson Racing for a little bit of bragging rights. Course coming up on Sector 1 on Thursday. We will have the micro sector, our season review. So we're going to have a bit of a chat. We'll get on the cameras and you can all look at our beautiful ugly faces, and that will sure be a lot of fun. So it's got a couple, is this the first time Group B has had Sean on the mic? No, it isn't. I have called a couple of Group B races. I'm just but I definitely wanted to call it the final race of the season because, well, you know, I enjoy doing what I do. It's good fun. G'day to Brocky. Hope you're well, good sir. Or should we call him the GOAT from now on?
Mr. 5-time.
Mr. 5-time. Look at me. I'm 5-time.
Did the old spin of Rudy in the middle of the ring?
Yeah. So,
for those who know WWE.
So guys, if you keep the chat rolling, I want to see podiums tonight for the M3 race. I also want to see, will everyone get through the Redifilio? And also, bit of a side, who's going to win out of the big battle, which is Excalibur versus the Moff. The Moff is taking in a 3-point lead, so I want everyone to choose a side and get around them.
I'll put my money on the Moff, guys.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah, I reckon the old head will take this one out this time.
The Moff is a bit of a crowd favourite.
Excalibur's going in tonight with a bit of an injury in the hand, so he's also running double duty tonight on the injured hand. He's going to be on the 458 race as well, so big props to the man for stepping up and finishing the season off for his team.
Definitely. Always hard work, double duty, definitely. All right, so
It is.
won't be far away from qualifying.
Yeah, we're just waiting on one more combatant to join us, and then we'll be sweet, ready to go.
Brocky, Aaron went and did himself a nasty for an excuse. Lucas is a...
For an excuse,
I won't touch that with a 10-foot pole myself.
look, Lucas is a bit quiet. There's unfortunately not much I can do. I played around a bit with it last night. Tried every trick possible in the book. So Lucas is just going to have to talk up a little bit louder. Is probably the only thing we can do.
Mic a bit closer and see how that goes for it, and see if that will help us out.
Yeah, unfortunately we are at the limitations of the PlayStation, but let me just try something here and just see if I can muck around with it a little bit. And we'll try that. Alright, so we won't be too far away to qualifying. I'm sure NASCAR will get us underway very soon.
Yep. Like I said, we're just waiting on Fastjet to get his race suit on and get into the car. A few technical difficulties there in the pits.
Bad doctor, come on, man.
That's odd. Can't be.
I'm playing around with the slider, so just let me know, guys, and I can play around with that. Alright, oh, I'm not reading out some of the things. Jeez, boy, didn't chat go south very quickly. Oof, wowee. Holy moly. Jeez, give these boys half an inch and they take a mile.
Went a bit spicy, did it? Yeah, we're just still waiting on him to get to the lobby. Again, a few complications. Thank you all for waiting.
Do appreciate that. For those guys that are unaware, be sure to enter our next level racing competition. Entries do close at midnight tonight. So please fire on to our Discord. Link is going up in the chat now. Just pop in a quick video. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. And explain the reason why you want to win a GT Light rig from our fantastic sponsors at Next Level Racing. Big thank you also goes to Aussie Hampton and Auto One for their continued support of Sector 1 Sim Racing. As we move on to a new era, there will be a lot of burning tonight, I believe. A lot of M3s and Ferrari 458s, I think, will be... there'll be quite a big smokestack. Normally the spot is off the top of the mountain. That's normally when everyone congregates and we all just push them off the edge and say goodbye. So a big thank you to all our viewers for your patience as well. Is very much appreciated. We are at the mercy of Gran Turismo Sport and their fine lobbies that work perfectly every time. So also, guys in chat, want to start thinking on about your moments of the season as well. We'll try and read them out towards the end of the broadcast as well. So start thinking about sort of your favourite moments. Could be personally, could be as a whole. Sort of have a little bit of a debrief about what has been a fantastic season. Diogo, what is the fuel and tyre settings for the Enduro? With that, this special event, stay tuned. There may be some movement on that front probably tomorrow. So we'll be sure to stay across all our social media and Discord for all that information. G'day, Lucky. Hope you're well. Good call tonight. Thank you, sir. And go the Maginot. And the Muffin Man's fired in with Group A M3 Maggie West. Have to agree there. That was an absolute rip snorter.
Some of those early season races are really, really close.
Extremely close. Yep, that was when
race at Maggie West was really good too. Was Karen and Goat and Atom going at it.
Okay, so qualifying looks like it's about to get underway. Just waiting for confirmation there. DFLO TJ says Superfly take it to Muffin at Monza. Favourite battle of the season. DFLO says running my own team and winning on debut. Oh wow, jeez, pumping his own tyres there. Wow, great season though by DFLO. He's had a fantastic season, so big props to him. He'll be back next season, of course, with the racing car like Legends team.
We're about to go, mate.
Alrighty.
Boys, I'll leave you to it. You have a good race.
You too, my good friend. Alright, here we go. So we are out on track for qualifying 10-minute session, looking here at the cornerstone driver CP Flatstick, aka known as CP Penalties, looking to finish out the season strong. There's old white hips, Prewski. As you can see, a beautiful tribute there on his bonnet for his beautiful nan who did pass away on Friday. So big condolences to the Prewa family, and it's a lovely tribute, and is attributing this race to his nan. So great stuff there, Prewa. Hope he has a solid run tonight. Looking at Bishop Wacker for RCLL, aka the Queen Tipman. Brand new racer tonight, another graduate of the community series. It is a Race Fan, aka the Punter, driving that beautiful Sector 1 Sim Racing BMW M3. That is a ghost livery, so that is definitely 0.3 of a second speed. Looking at one of the favourites tonight, it is Imagine. Strong driver, this guy, for Lucky's Lawn Care Racing. Came in mid-season and has really proved himself to be a really quick operator. There's Excalibur for Death Grip Racing, of course carrying a hand injury. But he's out on the track, so excuses go out the window, driving that Revolution race gear BMW. There's a boofa for Green Beacon Red Mist Racing, driving the 3-bolt livery tonight in that beautiful bright blue. It is quite bright. There is the Kazi one, driving for Deeds Racing, a special tribute livery tonight. Might hand it over to NASCAR to explain that livery. Okay, looks like we've lost NASCAR, but this livery is a tribute to his dad. It's actually based on his Formula V that he raced back in the day, and is a beautiful looking tribute. So great stuff there from the crazy one. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the Moff, driving for Aussie Hampton Racing, one of the crowd favourites. Really looking forward to seeing how the Moff goes tonight. We got Shinobi, or Shinobi as I like to call him, second of the RCLL drivers. He's actually in a bit of a tow. He got off the Moff there as they go through Curva Grande. Oh, a couple of guys have just picked. What's going on here? Bit of weirdness. So I've got a couple of guys sitting in the pits there, not too sure what's going on there, as a Race Fan has a big moment there coming out of the second Lesmo. That's allowed Flatstick to get right on the back as we jump on board. The Cornerstone BMW heading up towards the Scari now. Brakes at the 100-metre board, back to third gear, clip the apex. Oh, we have a red flag in qualifying, unfortunately. We'll just head over to Pete just to explain what's the situation with the red flag there, please, NASCAR.
Yeah, we just got to get Jimmy back in. He's unfortunately not got him in time, so we just got to get him back in.
No problems.
Bit of a typical PD glitches there, so we'll get that all sorted out. Unfortunately, sorry for that, guys. Get everyone readied up.
Okay. TJ says Shanoob's been putting in some hard yards today, so expecting good things. That's great to see. They have a nice little group, those guys there. So Shanoobi, Bishop Wacker and all that. They're always putting up big practice lobbies, and their chats, voice chats always popping off. I've popped in there a couple of times. Great bunch of guys as well. Jimbob forgot to enter. Nice work, Jimmy. Well done. That's professional.
Teammate there, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Wow.
I tell you what there, Jimmy, you're pretty lucky that Pete's controlling the race, not me. I would have put you on the back row.
Savage there from the good doc. Wow, he's brutal. Okay, we're just waiting for a couple of guys to exit the track. As always, there's always 2 or 3 that...
hopefully Faster Jet can get in too then if he's managed to get in.
Yep, he has got in, so that's
beautiful.
all good.
Faster Jet's going to get to qualify as well, folks, because he was having some internet issues as well, so he's got a bit of a free kick here as well. Would have been off the back row.
Alright.
We're feeling extra generous today at Sector 1, giving these guys another shot at getting in. How about the talking out here to the guys in the chat? Anyone started driving next season's cars yet? I've had some whispers of some pretty decent lap times out of the M6 so far, and people trying to get a grip on the M4. I know my guys are in deep discussion about how much different the M4 is to drive than the M3 is so far that we got this season. It actually steers, which is a good start. Have you boys had a crack at it yet?
I have. I've had a few laps in the M4. We've already discussing weight penalties for TJ. He's
and Cyborg.
And the Cyborg, yep. So definitely getting some tungsten out for those 2 freaks. They really need to get a life because clearly they spend too much time practicing.
Let's roll. Oh, moff. No. PD doing its usual great stuff at the moment.
Just let me know, guys. Can you hear Pete and Lucas a little bit clearer now? Just let me know that, please. Because I have adjusted a setting on the old PlayStation because, well, it's not smart enough to have 2 audio channels.
Battles did a shakedown rum on the M4. Interesting. Shakedown rum.
Shakedown rum. Wow, that's the V8 school of driving there. If it's NZ consolation, my teammate is almost fast as me. Oh, wow, that's disgusting.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Who's your teammate there, TJ? Off memory. Going to... Where did TJ go for next season? Does anyone remember?
Oh, yeah. I know where he went.
You know where he went?
Stupid OP Pete's team.
Oh, he went to 53, didn't he? Oh.
Bloody conspiracy.
Alright. Just calm myself down. We are ready to roll.
Alright, boys, have a good one.
Won't be too far away and we'll get this qualifying underway. Alright, here we go. Alright, qualifying. So we've done all our driver introductions so we can actually just hook in and talk about the race or the qualifying. I do want to give a shout out though to, if I can find him on the track, there he is, Mr. Faster Jet, aka the F14 Tomcat. It is his last race in Sector 1. He is stepping away for an extended time. He has been a fantastic, solid contributor. He's been around for quite a while. One of the first graduates of the Community Series way back in the Supercars days. He's been a stalwart here as well. So hopefully he has a really solid run tonight. And big thank you to him as well for all he has given to Sector 1.
All the best to you, buddy.
So a 10-minute session here, you probably get 2 flies. You'll probably get 3 flies. You actually get on your second run, on your second fast lap, you actually can get 1 in. So it is not too bad. Really important though to get an early banker here because penalties here absolutely burn. So if you do make a slight mistake, it can ruin you. If you're jumping on board here with a flat stick at the moment. He's in the toe here of the crazy one. So, ooh, no danger of hitting the apex there at the Parabolica though. So these guys are quite spaced out, sort of up the front here. So that's good to see. Let's have a look at the back of the pack here. Here's Shizer now. This guy is one of the favourites tonight. He's setting some very quick times in early practice. He was one of the first to dip into the 47s. Breaks really late now down into the Retafilio. Nice turning. Hits the first apex. Hits the second apex. Cocks a wheel a little bit. Gets a good drive now up towards Curva Grande. We head under the trees. Past the Tifosi. Such a classic racetrack, this one. Plenty of history. Of course, this is the famous section where Murray Walker said if you give Schumacher half a chance, he's like a ferret up a drain pipe. Oh, nearly a moment there with flat stick. So it's now Shinobi that'll give us our first indicative time. The crazy one's right in the toe. Excalibur's right there as well. Really important with the slipstream as well. It does give you a benefit with your time. Nice exit out of Ascara there from Shinobi. Beautiful exit. Looks like he's broke that toe there of the crazy one as well. Heading into the Parabolica. Runs it really wide. Does he cut it back in? Takes a little bit of that green apron. So is Excalibur. Shinobi. Excalibur to the top with a 48.8. Good lap there. Oh, Prewski, bang. 48.6. Straight to the top of the timesheets for the Obsession driver. Machinet in second. Race fan. Now that's how you debut a 48.092. Jimbob in the second position now. 0.1 off. So great early laps. Low 48s on opening flyers. That is fast going right there. So now what's really important is to get around as quickly as possible. You cannot muck around on this cool down lap. You've got to be super fast and get around to give yourself enough time for 2 flies. That's a fantastic qualifying from Jimbob. He's had a very sort of up and down season, but I know he's looking to finish very strong. Couple of shout outs there. Bishop Wacker in 6th position. Nice qualifying. Early thoughts there, Pete?
Oh yeah, that is a very solid time for was that a fair first? Good to see Jimbob up to second, Prewski in third too, which is a nice surprise.
What is it with these new community guys just coming in and going straight to the top though? It's
alien invasion, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we need to have a discussion about the way they let these new guys in. It is great to see though. It's one of my biggest buzzes here at Sector 1 is watching community guys graduate through the community series into the main game. Really good to see. Oh, a couple of interesting strategies here. So Bishop Wacker Goes around again and goes up to second position with a beautiful lap of a 48.180. So he's just gone a little bit off kilter here. He's got to be very careful. He's going to have to get around really quickly. Oh, he's going to be touch and go for that. Race fan though, look at that. A 47.7 just goes bang.
Good grief.
That is going to be very hard to beat.
Yeah, Bishop Wack will be tight and timey as he has to get around Kazi and quickly get around the track to get his new fresh pilot sports here.
Speller in 4th, 5th is Prewski, Magnet in 6th, Shies is 7th, 8th is the Moff, 9th is Shinobi, 10th is the Crazy One, 11th Faster Jet, Flatstick in 12th, and Boofa there in 13th position. Unfortunately, Womble did drop out of qualifying, which means he will be starting off the rear of the grid, which is a big blow to Red Mist Racing for their team's championship points. So they got some work to do. 3 minutes 13 remaining. So race fan now. He'll be coming in at the end of this lap. Bishop Wacker in 2nd. 3rd is Jimbob, aka Jamana. Really keen to see this guy have a solid run. He might be lucky with traffic here as well. Let's see if Boofa comes. If Boofa comes in, this is going to open up beautifully here. Lovely exit out of us. Ooh, penalty though on your outlet. That's all right. It's not too bad. You can just burn that, and just get yourself prepared. Set yourself up for a nice run through the parabolica. Important to get a really good exit here. Does dictate your terminal speed down the long main straight. Alright, he starts his fly now. Down into the Retafilio. Back on board. Breaks it very late. A little bit of traffic in front of him, but it shouldn't affect him too bad. Lovely through the Retafilio. That was beautiful. Now up through Curva Grande. He's going to get 2 flyers. Hugs out really inside. Trying to minimise the track distance. How deep does he go into Rogier? There's a little sort of dirt road as sort of you use as your braking reference point. He's a bit down this time. Oh, a little too deep through Rogier. That's at least a 10th or 2. Back with Excalibur now, who's got some real issues up in front of him here. This is not what you want on your outlap. You need to get yourself some clear air. Or if you're going to be in a slipstream, make sure it's with someone you know it's at your pace or if not quicker. Someone to punch through the air.
Oh, Jimbob's off at Lesmo too.
Well, big drama there. See if we can quickly catch that on our Aussie Hampton replay. Oh, massive moment there. He will get around for another fly though. He should be okay. Oh, actually, it's going to be pretty touch and go, isn't it? Yeah.
Nah, we're just about to finish here. Faster Jet's on a half decent lap here if he can keep this together.
Alright, so have a look in here. So we're going to have a look now. Who's going to get final flyers? Race fan is definitely going to get one. Prewski now. Bang, 47.9. Great lap from Whitehips. He's looking really racy tonight. Little compromise though on the Retafilios. He had to pass Machinate there. We'll get another flyer though. These two, ooh, I'm not too sure about this. On board with the Obsession Motorsport BMW. He's got Machinate right in the toe. Ooh, Machinate gives him a little love tap as well. So there's some real gamesmanship here. Oh, he's 0.3 up at his quickest time. He's flying here, Prewski. Oh, he cut that there. There it is. I thought he did. Oh, dear, oh dear. That would have been a mega lap.
He would be spitting chips right now.
Bishop Wacker's got a penalty as well. What about Jamana here? He's on his last fly. He did get around. He's 0.1 up on his best time. He's got to dig deep. He's got to find... Jeez, he runs it so deep there into Rogier. If he just backed off his braking point a little bit, he'll be a little bit quicker. Down into the first Lesmo. Ooh, a little wide there. Left a little on the table. Check it back in with Race Fan as he comes through Ascari. Oh, no danger there. That lap is cooked. Back up with Jamana now. He's down this time. He's done. What about Excalibur? Is he going to improve? No, he does not. What about Magenet? Magenet's done. Shizer in the third position. Great lap. 47.989. So we've got 3 drivers in the 47s.
For us.
Wolfer there in 11th. Moff in 10th. Ooh, Moff's got some work to do if he wants to beat Excalibur here. Down in 10th position. But it's going to be our debut, man on debut, a Race Fan, who's going to start from pole. Prewski in second, Shizer in third. I'll tell you what, Race Fan better be on the ball, but he's got 2 super experienced operators right next to him. Okay.
So, just quickly, Sean, we're going to have to do a red flag after this to add on our fallen combatant in Womble there to set him at the back of the grid.
No problem at
So
all.
I'll just get these boys to just abort after the start.
So great work there from...
How about Prewski there?
Yeah, I know, beautiful. I tell you what, Spewing got that penalty. That was a fly he was on.
That was awesome to see. He'd be loving that.
So our Race Fan's going to get a thorough examination though with Shizer and Prewski next to him. Ooh.
Yep. Both those guys are very handy around Monza as well. I've actually had to battle Prewski myself in the Porsche era around here. Myself and the Bad Doctor, we did quite a bit of battling with old mate Prewski through here, and he don't leave much on the table, so he's quite happy to run you out to the edge of the track.
I know. I found
so
out
be a great race, guys.
all the way back in our first season 1, way back then. He was in the Castrol BMW and I was in Xena, and let's just say, yeah, he tried to push me into the third row of the Tifosi.
All right, guys, we want your top 3. So now this is going to be interesting to see what people think about this one, actually. Big shout out there to Excalibur too, considering he's got an injured hand at the moment. He's driving practically one-handed. Did himself in the top 10 there quite comfortably.
Very well done.
Puts Moff on notice.
I'm going to go Prewski, Race Fan, and Magenet for my top 3.
I like that.
I think that, yeah, I'd love to see old Hips on the top step.
Oh, me too.
He's a ripping guy, and of course he has been to the box a couple of times now, so he's a VIP. I don't hand out VIPs very often, but
he's a great person to bring in the box too, because he always brings his own beer.
He does.
Comes in with the carton under his arm. G'day, boys.
Yep. It's normally Coronas.
Yeah. Always good to see Prewski in the box.
TJ says Race Fan Prewski Bishop. Scotty says a Race Fan Shizer Prewski. Brocky says a Race Fan Prewski Excalibur. Braddles says a Race Fan Hips and a Jimbob.
Yeah, Jim. Where did Jimmy qualify?
He's sort of in that top fifth place.
Mate.
Yep, so he's thereabouts.
Yeah, so he's a real threat as well. It's not far back.
Streetles.
To be honest, even Womble's a threat from the back row. Like that's not that far away.
Bruce, Streetle, Prewski, White Hips, Brewer for my top 3. Prewski leave a few boxes at the box too. Yes, he does.
Alrighty, just get this grid sorted out for you lads. Won't be too long.
Dodson says a Race Fan, Prewski, and Jamana. Of course, the strategy is pretty simple here at Monza. It'll be a straight half-half race, so most guys will come in the end of lap 8. and they will fill up to get themselves home. The fuel save is very important here as well. You can make a lot of time up on the fuel save if you are a competent fuel saver. This track is very hard on the engines, and you spend a lot of time at full throttle. It is around 70% full throttle around here, so got to be really, what's the word? I was thinking of a big word, but I just got it wrong. So
Disciplined.
there we go. We'll go with that. Disciplined.
It actually saves you quite a lot. If you get in the tow, you can actually get off the gas and coast on the run into most of these big stops. And if you sit in a top gear and just slow it up without banging off the limiter, you actually save a buckload of fuel. So guys that are sort of more mindful of that, watch for them in the second part of the race after the stop, because they're going to be on a very short stop.
Debrev says Jimmy, Prewski and Magnet for his... Oh, he's put Jimmy up front. Oh, they're completely unbiased there from Debrev.
Perish your thought. Alrighty, we're just about to get this party started. Just give me 1 sec.
Do appreciate your patience as well. Thank you, viewers. It does mean a lot to us. We are at the mercy of, as always, GT Sport. You'd think they, after 3 years, they'd get it right, but, you know.
No, it's not all their fault too. Australian internet's nothing to write home about either too.
Yep.
We're a third world country when it comes to internet connections in Australia, so it makes it tough when they're both a bit ordinary. Well, he's a professional, Jimmy. He's got it under control, mate. Don't worry.
Yep, I can hear buttons clicking. He's fastest finger.
Nah, we're good to go, boys. Let's go.
All right, let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll see you in Fairyland.
Alrighty, let's get the party started. Finally.
Superfly says Excalibur for a top 5 tonight. That'll be a good result. Here we go. '14 Aussie Hampton M3s on the grid for the final time. Before we say goodbye to the M3, it's been a loyal servant. But it's Group B, Group Drama, Aussie Hampton M3 Challenge at Monza. Round 6. Revs rising. Red light on. And we are racing! Everyone gets off the line very well now as they head down towards the Red Affilio. Race fans got an absolute gun start. He's trying to cover Prewski here, but we know Prewski's got to fire it up the inside. Can they get through the Red Affilio clean? Italy 3 wide here. This is crazy stuff. Race fan goes very deep. Oh, there's a moment, Jimbob. He's had a massive moment. He's spun around. He's gone. Jamana's gone. Huge drama.
Oh, Chase has gone too.
Oh, Chase has had a moment as well. Oh boy, we called it. We said it had happened, and it's happened. Chase has gone right to the back. Massive drama. Back up the front, race fan. He's already got half a second. He's flying here. Prewski now in the tow. Just got to get his head down. Start thinking about his fuel numbers. He's got Shizer right behind him here. So these two are on it already. Ooh, looks like Bishop
Wacker with a penalty early.
on board with Shizer now, chasing Brewer. Head into the second Lesmo. Nice exit there from Prewski. Gets a beautiful exit out of there. Really got to break this toe of Shizer early. He's got to get his head down and get on after race fan. Look at the games of shift from Prewski. Already he's got the hips out. Oh, Shizer's going to try and go around the outside of Ascari. That's quite brave. So it's race fan leading the way. 1.3 seconds. He has got the head down and he is out of there. Second is Brewer. Shizer's right there with him. Again goes very defensive, Prewski. He's going to compromise his entry there into the Parabolica. As Shizer's going to try and go around the outside of the Parabolica. Fantastic racing from these two. Bishop Wacker's right there as well. He's just got to get his head down. If he can just get into that toe. Jumping on board the RCLL BMW.
Look at the battle pack behind them with Magnet, Shinobi and Excalibur.
Oh, look at this. This is Sheep Station. Oh, Excalibur fires it up the inside. There of Shinobi. Lovely move. Oh, but he's hung out to dry.
None of that.
Look at the...
Oh, he's not happy about it either.
No, definitely not keen there. The two red mist boys have made a beautiful start. Up to 8th and 9th. Nice work. Boofa's now in the toe of Excalibur. Oh, he's a little skatey there. Loses a lot of time. He does have his teammate right behind him as rear gunner. Probably the first time I've said that all season. Jimbob now moved his way back up to 11th. He's got a lot of work to do here. Really got to get the head down. These are going to be some seriously aggressive moves, I feel, here from Jimmy. You can't muck around here. Back in with our leader. 1.7 seconds to the good. He's just extending that gap now. Looks like Prewski.
Oh, Bishop Wacker giving Shizer a thorough examination here.
Down the back straight towards the parabolic. He's in the toe. Now, what's important here, you don't want to pass here. I would just... Oh, no. Well, there you go. That's what he thinks of that advice. Just absolutely fires it straight up the inside at the parabolic, but he's ran it too deep. Oh, there's a little bit of contact there. Oh, see if we can catch that on our Aussie Hampton replay. Let's have a look here. So Bishop Wacker fires it up the inside of the parabolic and runs it a little too deep, and Shizer just says, oh, gets the elbow out. That's what we like here at Sector 1. Nice, hard racing. So race fans leading the way from Prewski. Shizer in 3rd. Bishop Wacker 4th. Machinay in 5th. Shinobi in 6th. Excalibur in 7th. 8th is Womble. Womble's on the charge. Here he comes. Don't count this guy out for a podium just yet. I reckon he's got half a chance. He's definitely got the speed to do it. He's got... Oh, look at Yamana. He's super aggressive here. I just saw that in the corner of my eye. What a move.
Yeah, he gave Boofa the blinkers there at after the Retafilio, so he obviously wasn't happy there, so he's just gone nuts.
Look at that. Great move. He's up to 9th.
Oh, Womble.
Womble's gone! Womble's gone! Huge moment for Womble. He's in the fence. That's his day done. Second Lesmo just got on the sand. As soon as that happens, it spits you into that fence. Nothing you can do about that. That's put him back to 12th now. Back in with our leader. 2.1 seconds good. This has been a beautiful drive so far. Measured, calculated, inch perfect. Prewski still in 2nd. Good drive. Shizer's there in 3rd. He's just starting to inch that gap down now to Prewski. He's going to have another crack here very soon. Look at the gamesmanship. Oh, wow.
So far away and just being ultra defensive, eh? Jimbob very deep on the break there, trying to catch up to Shinobi.
On board with Excalibur, currently 6th position. Been one of his better drives this season. He's driving very nicely at the moment. Can he hold on? He's got a nice gap back to Shinobi as well. Can he just find that extra couple of tenths and get onto the back of Machinay? Lovely through Rogier. Down into the first Lesmo now. You can just see the M3 doesn't like to get the nose in there. It really struggles with front end push around here. Oh, that gap's coming down between Shizer and Prewski now. I get the feeling this is about to resume. Oh, Shizer backs it in through Ascari. Nice little bit of car control. Held on to that. All right, we'll get early fuel numbers from NASCAR for our top 6.
Alright, our race leader, race fan 988, he's currently on, or he's just over half a tank, and his tyres are a bit quite more worn than the rights. Let's say probably about 15-20% on the lefts and about 10-15 on the rights. Prewski's doing a little bit better than race fan on fuel. His tyres are roughly identical to his. Shy's identical fuel to the first two guys and identical tyre wear. Likewise, Bishop Wacker, Magnet on the same fuel, rough thereabouts. Excalibur, same situation there as well, and Shinobi as well, even on the same fuel and same tyres as well. Jimbob, he's amazingly enough, he's on the same fuel situation and tyre situation. As we go to Boofa and also Kazi, they're both identical. So yeah, the top 10 are pretty much bang on with each other with their fuel and tyres.
Good
Which is,
to see.
yeah, very interesting to see.
On board with here, because I did see that while you were running through the fuel update that Bishop Wacker had a bit of a moment coming out of the Red Affilio there, and it's allowed Machinate. Machinate's right on the back of Bishop Wacker here. A little bit of inter-team battle here as well, of course. Lucky's Lawn Care and Racing Card Like Legends do share the big factory down there in Pakenham, I believe they are, or somewhere around that area. I actually don't know that, but I'm just assuming. We'll go with it.
Yeah, sounds about right. Meanwhile, this battle here between Prewski and Shizer, it's just on and on. Here we go, Shizer's got a run here. Here he goes.
Shizer now up the inside of the Parabolica. These Prewski doesn't make things easy, does he? He does not like being overtook, this guy. He's going to get a nice exit though. Get in the toe. I reckon $100 he fires it back up the inside of the Red Affilio.
Oh, Shizer's not going to make it.
Oh, look at this. Look at the gamesmanship between these two. These two are hard-nosed racers. Lots of years experience here at Sector 1. Prewski now fires it up the inside. Oh, he's going to hang out the dries. He got that done. Oh, he's running a little deep. Oh, he's got it done. Great move. Fantastic move from Prewski. Held on to it beautifully. But look at Shize. He's going to have another look here at Curva Grande.
Oh, he's bad. Look at him go.
Wow, through Curva Grande. They're going to be side by side again at the Rogier. This is nuts racing. Oh, Shize. Yeah.
Just gathered it.
Fantastic exchange. What that is allowing though is Bishop Wacker just... So if him and Magnet here, they can work together here a little bit. They might be able to get on the back of these two up ahead. So about 2 laps out. Is 2.9 ahead, and Jimbob now sets the fastest lap of 48.1. He's up to 7th. This has been some drive. Fantastic recovery. And he's got Excalibur right in the gun sights. I'll tell you what, if Jimbob can get to say 5th, maybe 4th, that is a phenomenal drive.
Oh, he'd be pumped about that.
Lovely through the Parabolica. Beautiful. Oh, here's a move. Magnet versus Bishop Wacker here. They're side by side. He's going to try and go the long way down into the Red Affilio. Has he got it done? He has. That's a great move. I tell you what, Bishop Wacker didn't make that too hard there. Maybe playing the long game. Again, very, very high quality racing between these two. And they are definitely catching the two in front. Oh, geez, imagine they backed it in. Oh. And Germano's 100% catching Excalibur here. I reckon he's going to have him by the Parabolica.
don't know about you, Sean. It looks like we're almost seeing like a tandem effect here. We got, you got Race Fan all the way up in front, and then you got Shizer and Prewski to line and stern. We got Magnet and Bishopwacker line of stern. Excalibur soon to be Jimmy line of stern. It's almost like watching Daytona 2012 here.
Thank you for the good bad doctor for his spotting there. Shizer did get Prewski there. So nice job there by Shizer, and he's putting the foot down here. He's trying to break this. Back with this battle. Because I tell you what, Germano's going to be right. He's going to be in this. I said he might be able to get fourth. He is a big chance here. This has been a fantastic recovery. And you know he's not going to sit behind Excalibur and try and save fuel. He's going to fire it straight up the inside. Look, flashing the lights as well. Look at this. This is super aggressive. Gets it done. Look at that. He's up to 6 now. Fourth. Oh, I just saw that. Who was that running on? Bishopwacker again. Has a little moment. This is all starting to close up a little bit. So Shizer, I thought, was going to get away from Prewski, but he's not.
Oh, Excalibur.
Oh, Excalibur. Huge move. So if we can catch up on our Aussie Hampton replay. On board the Death Grip Racer. Oh, that's a full send. Holy moly, that's a full send. Oh, I'm not sure about that. Yeah, not sure about that. He did give the position back. That was, yeah, a little bit Pastor Maldonado-like. Did give the position back, which is great to see. So he's just got to get his head down, get back into it. He knows he can keep with these guys, which will do his confidence a world of good. Magnet now in fourth. Just starting to extend his lead here on Bishopwacker, but the draft is so strong here.
Oh, Jimmy got an invoice for that move of the scurry there.
Oh, that's hurt. I'm expecting to see guys in this lap. Here they come. Race fans in. Ooh, Shizer went around again. Nice fuel save there from Prewski. Beautiful fuel save. He's the best of the lot. That's a great fuel save.
Making me blush there, Prewski.
Oh, so Magnet and Bishopwacker. So, oh, some interesting strategies playing out here.
Oh, we got
Boofa, yeah.
Right full to the tank there.
Prewski's jumped him, has he? He has! Prewski's jumped him! Oh, massive! This is huge! So Prewski has jumped Race Fan, and Womble's in between Race Fan. Race Fan has got to get past Womble as quickly as possible. He cannot afford to get stuck behind the red mist driver. Great bit of strategy there from Whitehips. Look at Womble. He's an aggressive man, this guy. He's letting
Defensive occasion, Womble.
Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, Prewski's got a penalty though. Oh. The racing gods are cruel sometimes. They are so cruel.
Oh. No. Sorry to bug you there. The race fan almost lost it coming through the Lesmos there, so that almost gave Prewski a bit of a free kick, but unfortunately not now. He's going to range right back up to me.
He has. He's made a slight error, so that's allowed Prewski still to get away. What this has done with those two mistakes, Shizer now, with going a lap extra longer, how much is this going to hurt him? It might not hurt him as much, because both Race Fan and Prewski did have sloppy outlaps. He's in. Maginet's in. Bishopwacker's in. Right, back on Prewski now. Let's jump on board the Obsession BMW.
Shizer's leaving the pits.
This is going to be interesting. This is going to be very interesting. Prewski's got the momentum. So's Race Fan. Oh, they're going to go sideways. Look at this. This is great racing. Race Fan's got it done. Oh, Shizer just missed out there. Maybe half a litre less, and I reckon he would have got out in front of Race Fan. Here we go. Our top three are covered by Sweet Bugger All. Oh, Race Fan. Oh, this is about to get... Race Fan now is about to learn why we call him White Hips. Oh, he's made a huge mistake out of Roger. That's given Shizer a look now into the Lesmo. Should get it done. Race Fan's trying to hang it out the outside. That's brave, but Shizer gets it done. Great stuff. Magnet there in 4th position. He's half a chance to get involved in this as well. This is a fantastic race. What a way to see off the Aussie Hampton M3s. Race Fan now back past. See, Shizzy's got to be clean here through a Scari. Super clean. He's got to be clean through a Scari and clean through the Parabolica. If he can nail those two, he'll get the draft into the Redifilio. Look at Prewski. Look at the gamesmanship. So he's just got to pull it up nicely. Nice there. Beautiful from Shizer. That was beautiful. He's right in the toe now. And Shizer is one of those drivers, he won't die wondering. He's going to try the outside move here. This can work. Just wasn't far enough up. Oh, he's a little too much curb there. That's hurt. So it's Prewski, 0.7 to the good. Race Fan in 2nd, Shizer in 3rd. Magnet has dropped off the front pack, but he's in a really solid 4th position. That will be enough for Lucky's Lawn Care Racing to wrap up the M3 Teams Championship. Bishop Wacker in 5th, Excalibur in 6th, fantastic drive. 7th is Shinobi, he's got Jamana all over him. Boofa in 9th, Womble in 10th. 11th is the crazy one, the Moff there in 12th. Oh, nice battle back here. We'll just stick with this for a moment. The Moff and the crazy one about to go at it. Great battles throughout the field. All three get through. Roger, nice and cleanly, and fast to jet there in 14-2. Probably not the race he wanted to have on his final outing, but it is great to see him out there and still putting in the hard yards. But back in with the leaders now, because Prewski's got 0.9 of a gap. He's just starting to flex the muscle now. Not that muscle either. It's too early for that talk.
Look, those two behind him.
Oh, Shizer! Oh, gives Race Fan a big love tap. That is called Welcome to Sector 1. Oh, just finds it straight past as well. Oh, wow. Shizer. Oh, the flash of the lights from Race Fan. Oh, it's just got emotional all of a sudden. He's backed it off. Shizer's backed it off. Nice to see. Great sportsmanship.
Prewski be cheering them on, mate. We tell them to keep rubbing, keep racing.
Yep.
I want to win this one.
This is huge. This is a great battle. How good is it to see a brand new debut operator up against two very experienced guys. These guys are veterans, make no mistake. So they might not have the ultimate pace of Race Fan, but they've got a little thing called a race nous. We did say it was going to get pretty willing towards the back end of this. Especially, this is the last time we'll see the M3, and these guys, of course, don't give an absolute stuff about Drivers' Championship points. This is...
they care about that big old trophy.
Yep. This is very much about who can flex. Still 8 minutes remaining, so a lot to play out yet. Check it back through the Imagine's having a bit of... I'll tell you what, Bishop Wacker's just starting to creep onto the back of him a little bit. Not a lot, but just making some small inroads there.
Just let him know that he's there, that's all.
One bloke who's definitely catching. Jemana is 100% catching Excalibur again. So we're about to have a round 5 of this battle.
Of this lap.
Of the on board with the CJ Esports team owner. Also announced during the week that Ronin will be back for another season as a major sponsor. So fantastic to have them back on board for another season. Oh, he's ran a little wide at the red affiliate. That's going to cost him time. That sand is so deep there.
Oh, yeah. Quicksand. Oh, has he got a battle for the lead here? Oh, race fan.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, see if we can catch up on our Aussie Hampton replay. And we'll get NASCAR to keep an eye on the live action. So race fan went to the outside here at Rogier. Prewski holds the inside line, tries to go around the outside. Oh, that's hard racing. That is hard racing. They've dropped Shizer here, so I don't know whether Shizer's just lost a bit of pace or he's actually made a mistake there. I reckon he's made a bit of an error because he's dropped a lot of time. He's actually in the... He's actually in the clutches here of Imagine now. On board with Race Fan, aka the punter. Look at Bruce.
Just typical, isn't it?
Of course, him and Mo come from the school of 3 metre wide race cars. Oh, I'm not sure about that. Oh, that's going to be looked at. That will be looked at, ladies and gentlemen.
I can hear more pens clicking than an Heart Attack episode there.
No danger of track limits there.
Ooh.
We don't mind 2 wheels off the white line, but all 4 in the dirt? Yeah, yep. Oh, look at it. They go. Oh, through Curva Grande. Oh, he's on the grass. Oh, wow. Oh, this has got drama written all over it.
Oh, that's going to be a penalty for race fan, I think. Oh, he's gotten away with that one. Oh, no.
Oh, it's penalty. Penalty. That could be huge in the context of this race. That could be massive. With 5 minutes to go, and Shizer, if he's close enough, he's got to really nail the second Lesmo now. Really important for Shizer as we jump on board. Race Fan is burning. 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 Still burning. Shizer's going to have a look here at Ascari, surely.
He's got the lights on too.
Oh, he was... Oh, I'll tell you what. Good heads-up driving there from Shizer. Really good heads-up driving.
He'll get the run here now.
Yep, definitely. Race Fan goes defensive. You know what? If I'm shy, I don't want to pass here. This is not where you want to pass. Oh, has he done what I think he's going to do? Oh, not around the outside. Around the outside of the parabolica. Oh, you're kidding. What a move. Fantastic. Aussie Hampton replay coming up. That's a great move. How can you not get excited about this, ladies and gentlemen? This is great racing. What that has allowed is Prewski just to skip away a little bit and look in the background there. Maginet's like, oh, I want a bit of this action as well. Bishop Wacker's there as well. This is about to be a 4-way fight as a couple of witches' hats are sitting there in the middle of the track. Of course they are.
Wouldn't be Monza without him.
Oh, Shizer.
Oh, Shizer.
Oh, he had a big look then. A big look.
That was an express post then there.
Look at that. Maginet's right there. He's right there. This is on. Nice. Beautiful. That was very clever there from Shizer. Just backed it off a little bit. Slight mistake there from Race Fan out of the second Lesmo. Just caught a little bit of sand. That'll cost him a few Ks down the back straight now. So head up towards Ascari. Oh, wow. Oh, he tried it again. Look at Magnet. He's right in the toe now. He's going to have a crack at this. Fantastic racing. 2 minutes 30 to go. We'll probably have 2 more laps. Maybe 1 more. No, 2 more laps. Get your maths right, you idiot. Oh, Shizer's a little skatey there. The front end didn't want to bite. Magnet now is going to try and fire it up the inside of the Parabolica. But Shizer will get the slipstream here from Race Fan. Oh, again. Oh, jeez. Oh.
He doesn't know where to go. He's going to go outside again.
Outside. Race Fan goes super deep into the red affiliate. Oh, look at Bishop. Oh, that was opportunistic. That was super opportunistic. So, oh, wow. I'll just stick the nose up there and see what happens.
Don't mind if I do.
Love this stuff. This is great racing. Race Fan goes defensive again. This is allowing Prewski just to skip away. Oh, Race Fan's gone super deep. Super deep. He's come back across. But Shizer goes, I'm having none of that, sir. That moves Shizer now in a second position. Drops Race Fan to third.
Prewski is loving this.
He's got a 2.2 second gap. The palms will be sweaty. He's probably throwing up his mum's spaghetti. Bad joke. I'm sorry. I apologise for that.
You're all weak, mate.
Yeah, that's all right. But this is the battle we're focused on here for second and third.
What round is this, Sean? About round 4,857?
Yep. Oh, look at the gains with Sheep. Shizer's trying to break him here. Oh, I just saw in the background. Is that Bishopwacker going for a bit of a crack here at Magnet? It is. Nice move at the Parabolica. Maginet's got to hang it on the outside, though. Right on the outside. Wow. Now they're going to close up here. Oh, there's an overlap.
Who's got the bigger brass ones here?
Oh.
Race Fan.
Oh, jeez. Oh, massive run. So we can catch that on an Aussie Hampton replay. We'll get NASCAR to keep an eye on the live action. Maybe I've pressed the wrong replay button. Probably have.
Maginet's got a huge, Race Fan rather's got a huge run on Shizer.
Back to the live action.
He's going to go for another dig here.
On board with Ray. Oh, he's got a big touch.
Bishopwacker.
Bishopwacker's absolutely gave him the punt. Oh, boy, oh, boy. I'll call it now. The race has gone off. He's hanging out of the grass. Shizer's put him out of the weeds. He's gone. He's gone. Massive moment. Huge moment in this race.
Oh, and Excalibur's collecting him too.
Aussie Hampton replay coming up. We said there'd be drama, and it's happened on the last lap. Wowee. That's dropped him back to 7th, but back up the front. This has been a massive drive. He tributed this race to his late nan. He has not put a foot wrong. This has been Prewski at his absolute best. He's going to get excited, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited for him. He's had an up and down season. He's not a fan of this car. But as he comes through the Parabolica for the last time, White Hipster's going to greet the flag. And this has been a stunning drive. Welcome back to the top step, son. Brilliant. Prewski wins.
Great job, Prewski. Well done.
Second will be Shizer. Third will be Magnet, and that helps Lucky's Lawn Care wrap up the M3 Teams Championship. Bishopwacker in 4th. Excalibur, fantastic drive in 5th. 6th will be Jimbob. Race Fan in 7th. Wow, the debrief will be interesting. Shinobi in 8th. 9th will be Womble. 10th will be Boofa, Moff in 11th, Crazy One in 12th, 13th, Flatstick, and 14th was the Faster Jet. But congratulations to Prewski. Fantastic drive. Great to see him back. Wow, recapping our race results. It's Prewski in first position. Second was Shizer. Third was Machinee. Fourth was Bishop Wacker. Fifth was Excalibur. Sixth was Jimbob. Seventh was Race Fan. Eighth was Shinobi. Ninth was Womble. 10th was Boofa. 11th was the Moff. 12th was the Crazy One. Flatstick in 13th. And 14th was Faster Jet. The fastest lap did go to Jimbob with a 1:47.905. That is Aussie Hampton M3 Challenge, Group B, Round 6, and the season run and done. Wow. More drama than Young and the Wrestlers and Days of Our Lives put together.
Oh, certainly. Is it is it a big call of mine to say that was probably the best B race of the season by a mile?
Oh, 100%. That was an absolute rip snorter.
That was
that had everything.
Big moves everywhere.
Driver of the days are coming in. Yeah, I think driver of the day is pretty simple. It's old mate White Hips. I think 100%. Yep. Fantastic drive.
You had a very special person on his passenger seat there, and yeah, you could see he drove that one with a lot of heart.
Fantastic drive. Very well done to Prewski, but oh boy, yeah, that's the race for second. Wowee.
Yeah. That had more spice thrown in than a Ainsley Harriet episode.
Oh, Ainsley, you'll love that stuff. Wowee. I'm not. Yeah. Whoa. I reckon there'll be some very interesting words across team garages, I feel. Kind of seemed it was always going to, it was brewing. The whole time it was brewing, so kind of inevitable. Womble says, thanks for the season. Disappointing in the season for the RMR boys. Well done, Womble. Great stuff on the season. Wowee. So we will bring in the good Doc. Thoughts?
Just well done to Prewski there. I know there was a lot riding on that race for him. He was going into that one with a lot on his mind. So to come out with a win, yeah, that's great. It's awesome to see.
It's fantastic.
But that battle for second though, wow.
Yeah.
A lot of those guys will be in M4s next season, guys. So be ready to check out that for most of the season as we transition into season 3. Because I think we're going to see a lot more of that as we move forward.
Yeah, that was habanero hot spicy. Woohoo!
All right, I'm just going to send these guys for a quick test start, then we'll go qualifying. Just because we've had Excalibur come in from BMW very late, so we'll be up and at them very quickly here, guys.
All our thoughts are with you, Prewski, mate. All here for you, my good friend. Great drive. Well done, buddy.
That was the old hat fuel save style coming in there too from Prewski there. He just got himself in front where he needed to, and then I think Race Fan there with a little bit less experience, he's probably overfueled a little bit and put himself in the soup, which is not where you want to be at that end of the race.
Well, they play for keeps in Group B.
They do. They absolutely
Don't
do.
say.
Stick around, Cram.
Jesus.
Stick around, because there is another race coming up, so we haven't finished yet.
Yeah.
This is the 458 Competizione, and of course, this will be a spicy meatball as well.
Yeah, she's been some interesting test races so far from these guys. So they're just doing their last test start lap. They just exited the first couple of corners now. Just making sure they're all off the line good, which is good to see. I can't see any guys with internet glitches. Due diligence with guys coming from BMW to do stand-in rolls tonight. You've got to do a test start once they're in, just to be sure.
We are well, Nick. Hope you are well. If you haven't joined our Discord, for those new viewers, please, the link's just gone up in the chat. Come and join our Discord. And also, you can come and race in our community series, which will be back for next season. The Renault will be back. It is a great stepping stone up to the big boys. You're welcome, Crazy One. Great first season, mate. Well done. Hold your head up. Teams Championship. So while we are waiting, we'll just throw up. I've got to find the right button. Press the right button, you idiot.
Push the red button.
There is our 458 Teams Championship. It is Cornerstone leading the way from Force Performance. They have fired both their shots. Lucky's Lawn Care has fired their shot. Deeds have fired their shot. So this championship I don't think will change too much. It is this championship that may change. Not with the top two, but that sort of, I think third position is up for grabs because Ragged Edge have 2 bullets in the gun with the big bad V8 and the plumber. So if they can get maximum points, they may be able to snag third. And I'll tell you what, at Ragged Edge, if we get third, there'll be a big party. Make no mistake about that. V8 shout, by the way, he doesn't know that, but we'll just put it on him.
Alright. Test start is over and done with. I'll chuck these guys straight into qualifying as soon as they're re-entered, and we'll get going.
Lucas is pretty quiet.
I'm just taking my time there. Don't worry, mate. I'm just, I don't like breathing into the microphone. Alright, once these guys are entered, we'll go straight into qualifying. We'll get this on the road.
Oh, that's right. Datsun Racing does have one in. So the top 3 aren't locked in. That is correct because, of course, if you do have a Scooter has a big run here, he could get 25 or more points, which will make things very interesting.
You even look further down, you've got 12 position racing cars like Legends on 355. They're tied with Death Grip Racing, and they've had 3 bullets in the gun tonight with, no, 4. They've had 4 bullets in the gun tonight, so all 4 cars are racing tonight.
Yep.
So that's a big haul of points for them. They're going to come up the list.
Alright, so qualifying won't be far away.
2 cars to enter and we're ready to go.
Excellent. G'day, Shies. A great drive, mate. Pretty interesting last lap. You're welcome, Boofa. Great season. Well done. Good, sir. Ricky Bobby says, driver of the day, Prewski for sure. Yeah, I think that was the most landslide driver of the day we've ever had.
That was...
So a big welcome to all those viewers that have come across from M3 land. Fantastic show. Thank you for putting on such an awesome show. You all should hold your heads up nice and high.
Absolutely. That was a great race, that. Alright. Let's hope and pray to whoever we pray to that all these cars can get out of the pits and we can go qualifying. Looks like Jimmy Superfly's going to be the first one out of the pit lane. He's been quick tonight in the Ferrari too, racing for team points for Death Grip Racing. Just going my way back down the field, making sure they're all exiting the pit lane just nicely here. Looks like they're all going to be out. Tyrone and Super Juice. Okay, so Tyrone's still asleep in his pit box. Doesn't look like he's left yet. Everyone else is out though, so we are green, I think.
Okay, so Superfly there driving for Death Grip. We've got Maverick driving for RCLL. He's got his teammate and team boss DFLO right behind him. flashing the lights. Is that a bit of I pay the bills here? Get out of the way.
Just on these two, actually, they've had a couple of instances in the test race where they've been knocking panels, so I don't think anything's off the table for these guys tonight. They're going to be racing to the end.
We've got the Plumber driving for Ragged Edge Racing. We've got the Bad Doc for Blacklight. We've got V8, the second of the Ragged Edge drivers. This guy has made no bones about it. Now, if you look very closely, the helmet he's running this evening, that is my helmet. So that is definitely worth an extra 0.3 of a second for sure. We've got Scooter McGovern for Datsun Racing. We've got the red hot favourite tonight. It is DB007. He's unbackable. Last odds checked, he was at $1.10. Completely unbackable favourite. He should be the man to beat. We've got Old Wakey, aka Captain Snooze, for Aussie Hampton Racing. We've got EBM Mitch for Red Mist Racing in the Grappler Green Beacon Ferrari. We've got Excalibur on double duty tonight for Death Grip Racing. We've got Streetle Juice, who is stepping in for Berry for Obsession. And we've got Just the Atom, aka Newton's Law, second of the Red Mist drivers for Green Beacon Windjammer. And the other Tyrone has decided he's going to have a nice cannoli roll and sit in the pits with a nice espresso.
He's burnt his chance for a red flag now by sitting still for so long, so hopefully he can get the car moving and get out. I think he's just nodded off there, and the Ferrari boys have been a bit edgy because the BMW guys were having a bit of a long session tonight, so these guys are sitting going, when are we going to race?
Oh.
We're ready.
Me.
Tyrone's out. Okay, here we go.
Alright.
So everybody's on track now.
Whoa, Superfly! Oh, he's gone. Wow.
There goes his bank. Who was that behind him? I think it was Maverick was sideways too. This is going to be interesting tonight. So both the RCLL cars have been very quick. Both the Ragged Edge cars have been very quick. Superfly has been very quick for Revolution. Scooter I haven't seen much of so far tonight. The Bad Doctor just wants to get out of the car. DB007 is always very fast. Old Wakey was second in I think the second session of practice.
Oh, what's going on back here? Oh, Maverick. Oh, that was a bit.
Boys, qualifying boys, come on.
That was a bit dicey. Points aren't handed out in qualifying. Just be aware. Look at the Ragged Edge boys working together here. Mr. Bumcracks in the tail of V8 here. Loving this stuff already.
Nick, there, question to see racing from Assetto Corsa.
Not S1, we don't race in ACC, but a couple of guys do race ACC for other leagues and enjoy it. As Scotty, there is a section for as V8 goes to the top now with a 47-1, goes bang! Oh, DB, that's ridiculous. That's silly stuff. V8 in second, Scooter in third, Old Wakey in fourth, the Plumber in fifth. I tell you what, big shout out to that guy. That's a great qualifying so far. Streetle Juice up to fifth. Fantastic job.
Get on Mitch there. That's a great opening lap there. He's going to be up to P7.
Look at these M3 drivers just going, Ferrari, whatever.
Okay, so Jimmy Superfly's run through the pits after scuffing all four tyres. DFLO has gone through the pits. Jussie Adams going through the pits. Another Tyrone is just next and he's starting his first fast lap now.
So David,
DB007. Oh, penalty.
another 1 second penalty for your efforts. Now,
the one in front of him's got a penalty. Wakey's got a penalty as well. Look out, the Ferraris are wider than the BMWs by the looks of it.
now,
Oh, who's that gone around? Excalibur, PA, gone around there. Just backing himself out of the way. Beautiful work there, mate. Gets himself out of the way.
I did see I was up. DB's gone around. DB's gone around. Oh boy.
Oops.
Oh, is there?
Who's that in the background there? Streetle Juice tries to get around, does it nicely.
Is that a slight chink in the armour there? Just a little bit of nerves. That's what happens
These
when.
guys have had to wait.
Yep.
They've had to hold longer than normal twos tonight, so they're a bit scattered. They don't know what to do. What do? Do they go into the pits? I haven't seen V8's lap so far. He looks pretty good though. He's on a dead 40 on the second.
He's got the foot. Oh, no, he's decided. Late decision.
I guess I go to the pits, he says. Scooter's in. Bumcrack goes round again. Interesting strategy change from Bumcrack. Looks like old Wakey as well has gone round again. Dark Side sets a new lap for P6.
Good lap.
48.
Great lap from the bad doc.
Mitch improves again with a 49 flat, so he's still in the top 10. Great job so far, mate. Keep it up. Very quiet achiever so far from Ferrari. He's one of the first to admit he's a bit out of his depth in the Ferrari this season, but tell you what, it's not a bad effort so far.
I think, yeah, if you can qualify in the top half, even in this Group B field, I mean, that's a huge effort. I mean, these cars are...
Someone I'll be keeping a solid eye on in the M6, to be honest.
Yes. I think a lot of these guys will be a lot quicker in the M6. Just looking here at the bad doc, he's one of the loud ones. Oh, dog. Yep. Saying, excuse me, sir, would like to get past now, please.
He's got Jimmy Superfly not far behind.
Now, he's on an out lap.
Because he hasn't put a lap in yet.
Now, Maverick doesn't have to be impatient. Oh, jeez. I say that.
Oh, he's going to get in the way of Jimmy here if he's not careful. Jimmy's on a lap here. He's trying to get a lap in. He hasn't got one down yet.
Maverick just backs out of it there. Nice job.
Nice. Jimmy does a 1:11 through the...
So, Maverick, Superfly, DFLO, and Just the Atom have not put a lap in yet. So, these are high-pressure laps.
He's on a lap at the moment, Jimmy. He's coming down the back end now towards the... Parabolica.
That's right.
What's the split on the exit of Parabolica? So through turn 1 to 38, 39, 40 on exit. That's not going to be a bad lap. He gets a bit of a tow from the bad doctor. Oh, Wakey.
Nice lap. Superfly up to 4th. Good job.
As well, so he just jumps Wakey there.
Yep.
Well, just snuck himself up too.
That's a great lap by old Captain Snooze there for Aussie Hampton. Good to see the purple people leaders up there.
Yeah, those cars there are going to be a force next season. They've really started to pick up the pace. It's great to see.
Alright, so DB's on an out lap now. He's slowing out of the pits, trying to get himself some space. So, V8 hasn't come in yet, has he?
Let me check.
Or has he?
Yeah,
oh, that's right. He made that late dive.
Yeah, late dive.
Yep.
So he's on a lap now.
Yep. So we'll just keep an eye on this.
Through the Lesmos.
Might jump on board the Ragged Edge Ferrari. Of course, with Auto 1 on the side. Big thank you to Auto 1 for their continued support here at Sector 1.
Oh, Jimmy's gone. He's just got off at Lesmo 1.
Oh, he's out mowing some grass. Still mowing some grass.
Mind that.
Still mowing some grass. And now he's going to make some sandcastles.
Was that a pedal failure or something? That's a weird way to go off.
Did look weird, didn't it? Right. Yeah. Back on board with V8 now as he comes through Ascari. Didn't get much practice during the week, but I know he's absolutely been putting the miles in today.
He's been on the pace tonight too. He's been there or thereabouts at the top pretty much all night.
I know he's very motivated to see this season out on a high and then throw the 458 off the top of the mountain.
It's going to be a good lap.
Very good lap. Oh, just not too bad. A little bit slower, right. But he's thereabouts.
That's all right. This lap will be where the tyres catch up to the car.
Scooter 47.2. Good lap.
Maverick improves to P6.
Up to 6. Nice job. Back down the field. So Mr. Bumcrack there in 9th. 10th is Mitch. 11th is the other Tyrone. Excalibur in 12th, Just Adam in 13th, and DFLO in 14th. This is a story developing. So he's very slow on an outlet. What is going on there? Ooh.
Car's not damaged. It's got perfect amount of fuel. Maybe he's waiting for a tow.
Oh, I'm not so sure. That might not be looked on very kindly.
He's
We do it.
He's rolling the dice a bit there, isn't he?
It's a risky strategy.
I'm trying to wait for.
I'm not sure about that.
Maverick. So Maverick's approaching the Lesmos at the moment, so he's not far behind him. He's about 4th in the line. So.
Oh, look at this. Sorry to interrupt. Purple sector for DBs. He comes through rushing it. Oh, no. Yep. This is a bit of a turn up. I actually thought DB
Oh, Jimmy Superfly, purple sector through 2.
Oh, here we go. On board the Death Grip Ferrari now as he comes up towards Ascari.
3rd sector. Oh, he's up on his lap still, but he's down on the purple. Must have been a rocket 2nd sector. He's currently P4 though, so if he improves a little bit along the back, he needs a toe to get himself just that little bit more of breathing space. Through the pits again. He's going to leave that very late. He's going to roll the dice one last time at the end of the session.
Scooter! 47017 goes bang! The Kiwi Flyer does a Ross Taylor and smashes it out of the park.
Dr. improves again to 8th. Mr. Bumcrack.
Superfly stays 4th. Proves his time but stays 4th.
It's a better lap from Superfly though.
Of course, DFLO starts from the back of the pack. Even still though, running around that slow, yeah. Just got to be careful. He doesn't impede.
Does he?
Well, I don't know. Does he? You're the race director. As always, professional here in Sector 1. We're all over it.
I'm like, really? Let me double check. Defocus up in the rear again. Yep, no, yep, that's fine. Everything's good. Oh, so we know what we're doing. Just the Adam there improves.
Nice lap.
To P5 there with a 147.453.
Beautiful lap from Newton.
Actually, that's smart from DFLO now when you think about it. He's come out
with Maverick. Yep.
And he lets him go. Never mind. I thought he was going to give him a toe for a lap there and try and get Maverick a lap, but never mind.
There's, of course, Newton, my favourite green beacon car, the Windjammer one. Definitely a personal favourite of mine. In that beautiful striking red.
Oh, Superfly's penalised himself again. He's going to have another roll of the dice yet, but his tyres, he's going to run out of time to get round again, I think.
Oh, Adams up on his best time here as well. Can he find that .192 here and maybe get 4th position? This is going to be a big lap.
That's a great looking car, that one, isn't it?
It is.
Fantastic.
Definitely my favourite green beacon
M6
car.
looks good too. M6 looks good too. Scooter's in the pits. He's going to have close to get around again. I don't think he's going to get around again.
Bang! Dark! Huge lap! Oh, purple! Adam's purple! Adam is purple!
This is going to be good. He's on a vapor run here too. This is him rolling the dice, guys. This is it.
He has split the Adam and unleashed the Tsar Bomber. Oh, that wasn't bad. I'm proud of that one. Into the Parabolica. Breaks at the 50-metre board. Tips it in. Back to 3rd. Does he short shift it to 4th to get maximum drive?
He's in 4th now.
Hugs the inside line. He's going to use a bit of that green apron as well. Does this put? Where's this put him? Oh, up to 2nd. Great lap. Fantastic lap.
He doesn't have the fuel to go around again. That's him firing his cannon. What's DB got? DB's off the track.
DB's done. He's done. What about V8 now as he comes through the 2nd Lesmo? What has Big Guns got?
Big Guns is going to come out right behind DB, I think. No, he's not. Never mind.
He's had all his protein powder. He's done his pre-workout. Can he find something? He's down. He's down. Oh, it's going to be touch and go when he gets around again as well. I don't think he will. Oh.
He's going to be touch and go for another run round.
Yep.
Jimmy Superfly's gone as well as a Aussie Hampton car.
Yep. Oh, that'll be interesting debrief if they've come together. Ooh.
No, they went off separate.
Okay.
They went off on the same turn. It's all good.
No controversy.
Jimmy firing his last bullet out of the gun, so I think Scooter might be pretty safe here, guys. Justy Adams got a penalty, so he's out.
All right, V8's going to get another flyer hit. This is going to have to be a super clutch. Yeah, look at the gaps. There is nothing in it. 0.054 between our top 4. That is ridiculous. Scooter gets another lap. Here we go. It's clutch time.
DB doesn't. He's done. Justy Adams out of fuel. He's done.
All right, we'll stick Maverick up to 6th. Great lap.
6th position.
Huge lap. Mr. Bumcrack in 7th again. Fantastic qualifying. V8's done. Oh, now that's a surprise. Is he out of fuel? Or what's going on there?
Nah, he's just dropped the anchor out.
That's surprising.
Mitch solidified the top 10 there. Nice job, Mitch.
Oh, purple.
His best sector as well.
Oh, Scooter's going to get held up here.
Scooter just goes to 10th, knocks Mitch off. Just as I mentioned it.
I think that's Scooter's lap
Scooter,
done.
I think, the only one.
Yep, but he's got.
boxed in.
Yep, that could be it. But he's going to be on pole position. Wow. What a fantastic qualifying session. One of the best we've had all season. Tell you what, Scooter's not giving up on this.
Yeah, like he's not making it easy for him.
No,
either, is he?
he's still purple.
Yeah.
Oh, this might be just a little mental...
He might need to move over in a minute. He might give him a bit of a shove to get him out of the way because he's boxing him in.
This might be a little mental shot across the bow to everyone else is saying, I got you all covered pace-wise, guys.
Oh, too wide into parabolic is not going to work.
Nice.
Oh, wait, he moves out of the way. Nice job. He knows what side his bread's buttered on.
Yep, Scooter wants that 46. He wants the 46.
It's coming. This is going to be a lap, guys. Here it
This
comes.
could be it. Is it a bang? It's a bang!
It is.
46.8. Huge lap from Scooter McGavin. That just puts an exclamation point on pole. Fantastic lap.
So, Bacchus from pole with Green Beacon off P2. That's an all brewery front row. DB007 out of third with V8. The guys that you thought would be on the front row. Jimmy Superfly with that standout performance out of 5th position next to Maverick.
There's probably 3 standouts of mine. Superfly, Mr. Bumcrack, and the Bad Doctor. I think those 3, considering, yeah, just 2 of them are M3 drivers, and the Bad Doc has made no secret that he absolutely hates this thing. So that is
He hates the car.
That's a fantastic effort. Well done.
And a top 10 for him tonight would make us all very, very happy, him included. He just wants to finish in the lead lap. But if we get a top 10, that'll be absolute gold for Blacklight tonight.
So I've just got word from the Ragged Edge pit. V8 totally didn't realise he had another lap. Classic Troy.
And now he's going to sit in the pits in the sand to make us all wait.
Yeah.
It's all right, Troy. We'll wait. No worries.
So Scooter McGavin from pole. Great lap. Well done. 46. So here we go. The final race.
The Bad Dog's got the comm switched on to the to the wrong channel, mate. You got to switch back to the pit box, not to the comm box, mate. Wrong channel.
The final race of season 2 of Sector 1. Next Level Racing 458 Competizione. Oops, wrong button, you numbnut. Here we go. 50 minutes around Monza. Red light. And we are racing! Fantastic start by all our drivers there. Scooter's got an absolute rocket start. He's hooked up that Bacchus Ferrari, but Justy Adam, he's going to try and fire it up the inside here at the Renofilio. Oh, everyone going to get through cleanly here. Oh, DB goes extremely deep. Holds on to it. Nice job by everyone. Well done.
Oh, Mitch has a little bit of an issue at the back, but they're all right. They're all sorted.
Superfly jumps V8 there, so he's in the 4th position. So go through Curva Grande.
He's windscreen wiper on again, so he's definitely got his concentration back. Good to see.
Oh, look at the Adam. He's looking racy here.
He is. He had a great second gear pull off the start too, so that thing just hooked up.
Oh, V8.
Pit second.
Oh, jeez. Was that V8 having a... Oh, God, hang on.
Through Jimmy Superfly there and inside
Yep.
the Lesmo. Got it done.
Nice.
Caught Jimmy napping on the outside a bit there, I think.
So if we
Jimmy's
can,
not one to let that slide though, I don't think.
so we can catch that on our Aussie Hampton replay. Lovely move at the first, Lasmo. Jeez, you don't see that too. Jeez, that's a good move. That's opportunistic, definitely. Back up the front, Scooter, 0.4 to the good. He's really starting to put the foot down here. Of course, our man NASCAR will be floating the pits for all that information from the pit lane. How's the atmosphere? Is it tense? Yep, thanks. Clearly he's down in the Bacchus hospitality suite with the fan club.
I'll wake you have a look at Dark Side here on the run into Parabolica. Right under that back bumper. No, he's gonna sit there. Nicely done. Oh no, actually he's logged the Dark Side out to a wide line there. He's gonna try and cut back. This is gonna be drama into turn 1. You can see it already. Bad Doc on the defensive line down the white line. Oh Wakey, which way's he gonna go? Inside or outside? What's he gonna do? Strudel Juice is ready to pounce as well. Oh wait, he's going to look at the inside. No, just sets it up nicely to sit in there again. And look at DFLO P11 as well. He's on the recovery drive at the moment from the back row start. Mr. Bumcrat's 12th. This is a penalty.
Definitely had a shocking opening lap.
He's had a bit of a rough one off the start there. Oh, for the lead though, look at this. It's back on again. Look at how close this top 5.
Oh, it's great racing.
Oh, DB007 on the inside of Lesmo.
Oh, here he goes. No, he doesn't. And Newton's going to fight this, and that's going to give V8.
As well.
Oh, DB's clearly thinks it's raining when it's not.
He's got the concentration going. He loves having that wiper going in the drive.
It does.
I'd hate to be replacing that windshield after every race.
Yep. Oh, V8's got a penalty. Oh, dear, oh dear.
He got that just before Lesmo won,
Yep.
somewhere back there.
Oh, gee, DB. Oh, I'll tell you what, DB's really working that back bumper of Adam here.
Skiven's Speedy just scooted that very slight chop out, but not by a lot. He's still in that slipstream danger, whereas the penalty burn has actually taken V8 out of the equation a little bit here, and Jimmy's gone back with him, so they've just dropped off the back of the top 3 as V8 goes down the inside and they're under parabolica. Oh, they're touching.
Oh, bit of panel rubbing. These two really should be working together here, but
a bit more.
oh, wow.
Oh, look in front of him though, DB. He's tucked right under the back of Adam on the line here. He's going to try and force his way. He's going to force the issue to the inside here. He gave him just a little bit of a nudge there, but just backed out of it.
He's going to try.
Inside.
There you go.
Oh,
he thought about it. That was a big think.
V8
Nice move. Gets it done. Oh,
he's closing on these guys. Oh, waking the Bad Doctor. Oh, the Tyrone as well is in it. Oh, that's a battle back there. DFLO sitting there getting very nervous. I reckon he's currently at 11th and going, oh god, I can't be stuck here with all these guys. They're going to wipe me out. Studio is intense. Musician grinning from ear to ear. He loves driving the Ferrari. Oh, look at that. Oh, the Tyrone goes to the inside. Does a huge dive. He gets a dive. Oh, he turned his teammate. He turned on Wakey. Oh, no.
Oh, wow. Aussie Hampton replay coming up. Let's have a look. What is the first rule of motor racing? Don't hit your teammate. And it's happened.
He just unloaded him there too.
Oh, wow. Oh, boy. Oh, the Aussie Hampton.
Shoves him out of the way. Oh, Wakey's gone. DFLO takes the inside. Just shoves him off at Lesmo once.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, DFLO's going to redress that.
Yep.
Bumcrack gets through.
That's allowed. The plumber through.
Giving the race away.
Nice job from the plumber. This is what he does. I just said to him during the day, you know, just worry about your own race. Just stay smooth. Let everyone else fight for the big positions. Superfly's back past V8 again. So these,
Those two are wasting time.
they are. They've got to work together here. Because the front 3 are now out to... Yeah, wow, this is a great battle. On board with DB.
DB gonna have another look.
Ooh, that's flirting.
DB just breaks the lap record again. 147.8 as he goes to the inside.
He's not going to get 2 at once here. He's going for 2 at once. This is a big moment. Oh, DB straight up the inside. Oh, Scooter says, I don't think so.
Shuts the door. Sorry, mate.
Slams the door shut.
That was a great bit of braking modulation from Scooter there to get in there that deep and manage to pull it up.
Fantastic racing.
The moff in the chat straight away. There'll be a meeting tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
I want to drive racing next season.
I bet you he pulls out the line. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. Oh, DB. Oh, Scooter had a big moment there, and DB's going to go for the inside here at Lesmo 1. Gets it done.
I don't know if there was some bumper touch in there, but there might have been.
Oh.
Scooter's going to hang it right on the outside. He's staying with him on the outside for 2. This is going to be brave move to stay on the outside for 2 to set himself.
Oh, Scooter! Huge moment. Car control. That was an epic save. That could have fired him straight into the fence.
How did he catch that?
Wow.
Oh, lightning reflexes from Scooter to grab that. That was brave trying to sit on the outside of Lesmo too, though. Not much track out there. Oh, hang on, Superfly's had an issue. Superfly's had a big issue. He's back to 6. He's back behind Maverick.
Aussie Hampton replay coming up. Penalty. 1 second penalty.
Oh,
huge moment.
Brutal. That's given V8 a massive free kick now. He's going to try and get on the back of these top 3.
It's down to 1.6. He has cut that gap big time.
that check up from Scooter when he went sideways, and Justy Adam did everything he could to stay out of the way of him too. So awesome bit of driving there from Justy Adam not to just wipe him out. As now they've got to try and flirt with that line, aren't they, along the front straight?
Oh, DB now's in front. This is alarm bells.
That's not a big gap. They've got to put the move on him quickly though. They cannot afford to sit, because he will just creep away if they let him.
Oh, geez, he nearly parked that on the apex then.
He did. Oh, he's sideways on exit.
Holds on to it though.
Scooter got checked up the most of the top three there. It's 1.1 back to V8. He's closing quickly here.
So in terms of strategy, I believe the hot tip is the 3-stop. As we will get a fuel check, please, from the good doctor.
The Messiah has spoken, so let's go. Okay, so DB007 leading the way now with just on 2/3 of a tank of fuel. Tyres are about average. The left rear is using the most wear at the moment, which we'd expect on this circuit. Justy Adam with a bigger fuel save. He's almost on 3/4 of a tank still, so he's actually saving quite a bit of fuel. Tyres are the same. Just Scooter, just over half a tank. He's used a bit. V8 there grabbing a penalty there. Is about the same as Scooter. Maverick about the same again. Jimmy Superfly about the same again. So the top two have saved quite a bit of fuel. Other Tyrone, P7 at the moment, about the same. Hang on, where's the bad doctor? Oh no, where's the bad doctor? He's P12. He's had an issue. Going back to the field, I've just lost my teammate. So, Streetle Juice, Bum Crack, and that's about it. They're about the same as leads. Well, Defo's gone around at the back, guys. He's gone around. He's P14 and just lost it.
Oh no! Wow! Aussie Hampton replay coming up. What's happened here? That's Excalibur. Oh, he's just lost the rear. That's a big lose. That is un-DFLO like.
That's tough work from the back there.
That's his race done. He's 40 seconds off the front of the race. That is cooked. Wow, wait.
It seems weird to be that far back after one spin, though. I reckon there might have been more to that, because Excalibur's a long way back too. He's 9 seconds off the back of the bad doctor.
Yep, something's happened.
So something's happened there. Has to have done. T-Flux car's got no rear rubber. He's going to lose it again to the Parabolica if he's not careful. Sideways the Parabolica.
Alright, so back up the front with our leaders. DB leading the way. Scooters, 0.8. Oh, DB! Oh, wow! Oh, Aussie Hampton replay coming up. Check out the slide here. This is car control at its very best.
It ain't fast, but it looked good.
Yeah, it looks good.
Oh, Justy Adam with the penalty.
Whoa.
Justy Adam with the penalty there as well. That's going to hurt him. He's going to drop him off the back. It's going to take him out of slipstream territory.
Yeah, that's going to give V8 a bit of a sniff here. It's going to... more than a sniff.
Look at Maverick and Jimmy Superfly as well. They're all there. This has turned this into a 2-car race with the lead at the moment.
Bang, V8 just fired a straight pass in the third.
Maverick's had to go with him. He's
Oh, look at Maverick. He's an angry man. Oh, he pulled... How did he pull that up? I thought he was just... Oh, Maverick! Maverick's gone! Maverick's gone! Oh, dear, oh, dear. He flew too close to the tower.
He overdid that. Other Tyrone flies past as well, so that's going to lift the Aussie Hampton car to P6.
Just have a look there. Just tried to catch it, but unfortunately couldn't catch it, and that's dropped him back to 7th. He's just got to get his head down now. But that won't do the rear tyres any good. Already in a car that has the rear tyre life of a... don't know what I was going to say, but it's just got bad rear tyre life. Back up the front. 1.1 seconds to the good. DB's just flexing here.
He's on the lock lights and they're running to 1. Oh mate, doesn't use any ABS by looks of it. She's on, must be on weak because he just, I see him lock the tyres up a lot. Well, he has saved a heap of fuel in this next little segment of the race because he's actually surpassed Scooter for fuel saving now. Justy Adam has got more fuel again though, so the race will come back to Adam. V8's in a bit of trouble for fuel. He's just on 1/3 of a tank.
Not surprising.
And Jimmy there's looking pretty strong for fuel as well. So Maverick's back there with Streetle Juice now.
I was just want to mention Streetle Juice. It's been a great drive so far. Fantastic drive from Streetle. Up to 8th. Actually, both the M3 regulars here, Streetle and Mr. Bumcrack. Fantastic drive.
Streetle's got a heap of fuel on board too, actually. He's got just under half a tank.
Playing the long game.
Crack's just going to burn that penalty now. There it goes. So old Wakie's going to have a run. Okay, so the bad doctor's the first to blink. He's been through the bits. Very early stop there, but he's through. So he'll be playing later in the race, hopefully.
Let's have a look.
Sometimes you just need to slip through the pits to clear your head.
Yep. So DB's not exactly pulling away here from Scooter like I thought he was. Oh, Scooter's in. Scooter's in. Okay, 37 minutes. We'll keep a note of that.
With a late call into the pits.
Whoa.
The Raggedy boys like pit.
Okay, so his fuels. Oh, look at Justy Adam. Holy moly.
He should jump all these guys here if he gets this right. He didn't put any fuel in, he just went out.
Oh, interesting strategy. Interesting strategy.
No top up at all, he just jumped straight out in front of everybody. That's purely for
pace.
Driving, track position.
And pace now, he should be lightning fast on these laps.
I like that. I like someone trying.
It's aggressive. I like very aggressive, and it's great to see. Scooter's lost a bit of time here. The plumber's in fourth. I know the plumber. He'll be running the two-stop. He was mentioning it to me today. He's a brave man.
That's brave. That's very brave.
So Superfly looks like he's jumped V8 here as well. So that really has hurt V8 there. That stop now.
Nah, that's a fuel difference.
Yep.
He's almost filled the car, so he's the other way
yep.
to Justy Adam. He's overfilling the first stint.
Okay. He's back ending.
Mitch is doing all right there too.
He's
it's a great job.
Just plodding along. I think that's what you have to do in these with this car as well. You just got to circulate at a reasonable lick. Don't make any mistakes, and a good result will come to you. We've seen some really experienced operators get caught out by this 458.
Chat's going off at the moment. They're loving it. They reckon that Adam's Fuel Save's going to pay for the cartons that Womble's given out to everybody.
Oh, thanks, Womble. What a nice guy.
I'd hate to know how much it costs to buy everybody a carton of craft beer.
DFLO just really sideways there through the first Lesbo.
He's on canvas at the moment, DFLO. There's nothing left on the back of that car. He's just, the back will still got the spin light on at the moment. So the two guys behind are both on fresh tyres. They're probably going to jump in pretty quick. DB goes around again, by the way, guys.
That's two-stop.
He's not hanging
Is
around.
he? No, surely not. Oh, sideways out of the red affiliate.
Who did we just lose out of the top 10? Mitch is into the pits. Jimmy Superfly, Bum Crack Scoot. No, they're all there still. Just the tree just did a bit of a jumpy jump for me then. I wasn't sure what was going on with it. Looked like someone had pitted.
So the two-stop, if DB's trying a two-stop, what's his fuel like?
Just watched him there, he just sideways and exit again. So he's on just over a quarter of a tank remaining.
Ooh.
He's on target, I think, actually. He knows how to drive that car better than I do, so I would defer to his better judgment. I'm more worried about the tyres than the fuel, though. That rear tyre is looking really, really tired. Okay, so the bad doctor and Excalibur have now past DFLO, who's absolutely on canvas on that back tyre. I don't think he's on any choice other than to finish last tonight, because he's got more fuel on board than DB and hasn't stopped yet either.
On board with a V8 at the moment. He's chasing Superfly here. He's close enough.
They're swapping positions all race so far, because Jimmy, a little bit wider next to there. It's going to give V8 a good run on the run of the Parabolica.
Okay, don't pass at the Parabolica. It's not the place to do it. You just wait.
You're giving yourself up for
and of course, straight away,
What's Jimmy for the...
Oh, he rides him a little wide too. Oh, the old Van Gisbergen shoulder.
That's to cover the crisscross, because Jimmy would have had a look on the second part of the corner. Bumcrack's in. Good save from Bumcrack too to run that long with 27 left in the tank. I'll keep an eye on what he does, fuel-wise, because everybody's all over the place at the moment.
Oh, so Jimmy Superfly's giving V8 a little push. Oh, they're having a moment. So slightly working together, these two, I think.
Comes out. He's now P9. He's probably going to go back to 10th as Sturgis flies past. but he's almost full field. He'll put 91 in the tank, so he's running long.
So he'll come in probably at the end of lap 19.
Oh, check out Maverick there with a bit of TV time. P6 with a 1:47.594 to take the current lap record.
Oh,
Great job.
Maverick switched to guns. Nice job. It's a very quick lap.
He's just that little bit out of sequence at the moment, Maverick. But the big question marks on DB at the moment too. When he pits, he's going to be in the soup. Because he's out of sequence with these guys now, so he's going to end up in the pack after a full field pit stop. And that's where the danger signs are. This is all well and good to be out in front, and he's still running low 48s up the front of the field. But once you're back in that pack against guys that are having their own race, that's when the danger signs are happening. He could eventually, he could run off here in someone else's battle, and that's his race over.
So DB will be in at the end of this lap for sure. In he comes.
In he comes. Yeah. He's got just under a quarter of a tank left, so 17 in the tank.
It's a good fuel save.
He should near full fill it again.
That's a very impressive fuel save. Right.
I'm interested to see where he comes out against these guys. So, Justy, Adam, and Scooter are going to go past. V8 and Superfly, you want to clear these two. You do not want to get stuck behind these two. The fuel's out. He's rolling. He's going to be close to Superfly and that.
They're going to have momentum. He's done it easy. He's done it easy. Oh, watch that line. Whoa. Oh, because Superfly is having a big look at V8 here, and he gets it done. Nice Great move.
Nice move.
Oh, just holds onto it. Nice bit of car control there from Superfly. But again, that does the rear tyres on these things no good.
That got DB's cut out. He needed.
Yeah, that was
cut in the gap.
Definitely needed that. So he'll get his head down now.
I expect to see fastest lap pop up very shortly, I think.
Yeah.
That car on fresh rubber.
I think he's in really good position here. Because the guys in front still need 2 more stops. He only has 1 more to go. Oh, V8, hold on to it. Oh, boy. Aussie Hampton replay coming up. We were waiting for a classic V8 move, and here it comes. But he held on to it. This could have been straight into the fence. Oh, if you get out there. Oh, jeez.
Okay, so the lead of the race is on here, guys. Scooter's going to look at Justy Adam to run a parabolic. He goes straight past.
Jeez, Adam really didn't.
Justy Adam, he didn't fight that at
No.
all. He lifted a little bit, actually, to be
Yep.
honest. I'm just looking at fuel usage. You might be looking for a little bit of a fuel save job out here because he's got better tyres than Scooter. You do remember, though, that Scooter, Justy Adam went through the pits and didn't fuel. So he's still on his first tank of fuel and he's on a quarter of a tank still. Which is just incredible considering he's now done 12 laps and he still hasn't run out that first full tank.
Yeah, the problem with that though is back end he's going to have to put a lot of fuel in somewhere.
Well, and the problem he has too is he's doing, 49s at the moment, whereas Scooter's doing 47 4s. And DB... Oh, hang on. DB is backed up to Jimmy here.
He's at a
Jimmy
moment.
just did the fast lap of the race with
Yeah,
147
I just
plus.
noticed that Jimmy's flying. Superfly is on the charge.
Push Jimmy. This is the way to go now. Go down the inside. Move, move, move.
Don't sit behind.
done-
Just fire it in there, son.
There. Fire it in there. Let him
Oh, see, he's just totally
scooped away.
ruined his exit there out of Rogier.
I would have died then.
Yep.
And made him make the decision to turn in on you or not. I would have been interested if DB did in that situation, to be perfectly honest.
Sometimes you do.
I think he would have just opened the wheel and let him go.
Sometimes you got to do the old Ayrton Senna. Fire it up the inside and let the other driver decide whether he wants to crash or not. Oh, V8's gone! V8's gone! I just caught that in the background. V8's had another moment at Les Moto. Huge moment.
Got him. I'm just looking here at the moment. Justy Adams slowing, guys. He's slowing up. 2.6 seconds to the lead and slowing. I don't understand what's happened here.
It's also... Oh, wow. This is...
He's running to a number.
Oh,
I saw no revs in that car at all down that straight. He's got the fuel trim on. He has to have done.
okay.
He's
He's...
doing mid-49s.
What is...
Backed himself up.
He's buying himself... He wants to buy himself... He's trying to buy himself a pit stop here.
Yeah.
He's 100% buying himself a pit stop.
Look at the gap chop out to the guy
Yep.
behind him. DB's just roaring in that gap. He's doing 262 mid-revs on the braking zone.
This is Scooter's chance now. Scooter now has to drop the hammer.
Well, Scooter's pulled 3 seconds in
Yep.
a lap.
Because DB is going to roll up to the back of Adam here, and of course that is going to slow him up.
Oh, DB wide out of the first
Yep.
turn.
This is Scooter's opportunity now, and he has to go.
Jimmy's got to look here, guys. He's going to have a look here. Look at the run. He has to dive here. This
Oh, he's
has to be
pushed.
the move.
Don't push him.
Get it
Get
done,
past
Jimmy.
him. Fire it up the
Get it
inside.
done. Get inside.
No, don't. Ah.
Let me have a look at his fuel.
Oh, there it is. Penalty.
Oh,
I knew it was coming. Oh, dear, oh, dear.
Oh, Adam's got a penalty as well. It's going to be dangerous
Oh,
here.
yep.
DB's going to get him here.
DB's very much. Oh, DB's sideways there out of. I tell you what, Lesmo too is really catching out a lot of people here.
Oh, look at that! Look at the lack of acceleration on Adam's car. That thing's definitely on fuel trim because he put the foot down and nothing happened. So if you're trying to buy yourself a stop, though, you'd want to stay there or thereabouts with DB, wouldn't you? You don't want to be dropping back behind him because you're losing yourself the race here because DB's the only other guy on a two-stop.
So I just noticed that V8 did come into the pits as well for a new set of boots.
He did. Yeah, the ones he had on the car were hexagons. He had to. The bad doctor is pitted again. So Scooter is
tell you what.
around going,
Let's have a look there.
what's going on here?
So we are about to hit halfway in the race. So it is Scooter McGovern leading the way for Datsun Racing, 4.7 seconds to the good. DB 007 for Counterpunch in second position. Just the Atom for Red Mist Racing in third. Superfly for Death Grip in fourth. Old Wakey, fantastic drive for Aussie Hampton.
Other Tyrone as well.
And the other Tyrone. So the Purple People Leaders are formation flying at the moment after their little altercation. Mr. Bumcrack for mine. This has been a stunning drive. 7th position. Great stuff so far. And he's on the 2-stop as well. So we'll keep an eye on that. EBM Mitch there in 8th position for Red Mist Racing. V8 there in 9th for Ragged Edge. And he has just made a pit stop. 10th position for RCLL is Maverick. 11th is Excalibur for Death Grip on double duty. So another fantastic drive. Well done. Streetle in 11th. Oh, just keep an eye on this. Excalibur should get Streetle. He does. DFLO in 13th. I don't know what to say about that. And 14th position is the Bad Doctor, who's already thinking of how he can burn this thing in the most exhilarating way possible.
Okay, guys, I've got some breaking news for you here from the Ragged Edge Racing camp. Are you ready for this? V8 has got no fuel.
Oh.
It's pitted, and the car is under a quarter of a tank.
Oh, no.
Fresh tyres.
Oh, dear.
So there's either been an issue there at the fuel boom, or he's trying to try for a lap record, which makes no sense to me. So I think there might have been an issue there at Ragged Edge with the fuel boom because he's less than a quarter of a tank on fresh tyres.
Scooter's in. Our leader's in. Adam comes in as well. Ah, that's what Adam was up to.
He's trying to bite out
Yep.
that extra stop. Jimmy goes with him.
All right, so
I've been really impressed with Jimmy's race tonight so far.
it's been a very good race. So DB now. Clear air. This is the gap we need to keep an eye on. Oh, is he? Geez, he loves backing it out sideways out of the red affiliate there.
Bad Doctor's gone around again.
Yep. Okay, Scooter, there's the gap. 14.2 seconds.
That's enough for a pit stop.
But
The tree's gone nuts, can't catch up with everything.
so both these guys are still owe us to stop. Just Adam in third, Superfly in fourth. Mr. Bumcrack on the alternate strategy is now up to fifth. He's just moving his way up there nicely. It's very, very, really impressive race. Super impressed. Mitch in seventh. Old Wakey, no danger of hitting that apex. Has just dropped him a bit of time, but both the Aussie Hampton cars, nice solid run so far.
Alrighty. Well, so DB007 did his fastest lap of the race with a 147.2. Scooter's fastest lap is a 147.4. Justy Adam, I can't see his, it's too far down the list. Jimmy Superfly, as we know, did the 147 flat, fastest up of the race. Bumcrack there with a 148.3 and Maverick with a 147.5, which was the previous fastest up of the race. So I'm actually really interested in what the go here between Atom and Scooter. Is that strategy from Atom? I don't think it's paid off.
Nope.
He's 4.5 seconds down the road from Scooter, and he's got less fuel in the tank than Scooter does.
On board with Superfly at the moment. Of course, he'll be racing in the M4s next season, and him along with TJ are the $1.50 favourites. They are going to fight it out, I reckon, for the top step, and us hacks will fight it out for the scraps. Very impressive
Now been
drive.
through the pits again, guys.
Yep.
Put fuel in, so there was an issue there at Ragged Edge. He's back in 10th now, unfortunately. You will not be impressed with yourself for that.
I'll tell you what, yeah, we'll be talking to him after the race, and yeah, he'll be a man of few words. Well, he might be a man of many words, but probably not a lot we could probably put on stream. He's down in 10th position, but back up in second position it is Scooter. That gap's grown big time. It's out to 15.6 now. DB has dropped the hammer.
Adam's got another penalty as well, so he's just backing himself out of this race at the moment, unfortunately. So Jimmy Superfly is actually in with a shot here, because he's got more fuel than the two guys in front of him, quite a substantial amount. So he's got a shorter stop coming up.
I'll call it now.
Crack there, still there as well.
It's over. Second position looks to be Scooters. Adam there in third.
It's 8 seconds the gap to Adam now.
Yep.
I don't understand how he's losing so much pace. He's just down to 48.9. Jimmy's on him. He's already caught him.
Just to answer Buffer's question there.
The end.
Might be. Just to answer Buffer's question there. It'll be $5.50 who's in an hour marker. Anyway, moving on. I'll tell you what, Superfly's on for a podium here.
Is there an issue with the
I'm not.
red miscut?
Yeah, I'm just not sure what's going on there, because this is.
He's at full throttle according to my telemetry, but he's just not got any pace.
This is quite a bombastic strategy here.
He just did a 51.5.
Yes. I could use many words: bombastic, perplexing, head splitting, just straight up confusing. I'll tell you what, Superfly must think, what's going on?
Yeah.
He's
just as confused as we are.
Yeah.
He must be, surely.
He's 100% onto for a podium here.
I just don't understand what happens with Adam's car. That does not have enough fuel to get home. It's going to be edgy in it when Superfly tries to make the move to get past him, because they're racing for position.
So we're just going to jump on board with Adam here, and we'll just listen to the revs and to see how much he's short shifting.
Oh, he's short.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. The revs aren't even making half up the rev limiter. And Jimmy's just winding his up. He's actually backing Jimmy up a bit here. He's been a bit polite. He should have been on his back bumper by now. He can't afford to sit behind a car that's going that slow.
And we know my thoughts on polite racing. I'm not a fan. When in doubt, fire it up the inside. Look at the plumber though, just rolling along in 5th position here.
He owes us a stop, so he's out
He
of
does,
sequence.
but so does everyone else.
He's pulling. He owes us an extra stop though compared to the other guys still behind him. He doesn't stop. His tyres are very worn.
But he's 2-stopping.
But he's going to be right there with other Tyrone and old Wakey there to the race, I reckon. Jimmy's still behind Adam now. I don't understand what's happened with these two. They're doing mid 48s. And Jimmy just got a massive penalty through turn 1. That's going to hurt.
1 second. Ouch. And he's got to carry that all the way now. to the back straight. Yep.
You can drop it at Lesmo, between the Lesmo.
Oh, he can. Yeah, there's no one behind him, so it won't affect it. Oh, he's trying to drop it through. He's actually trying to drop it through the corner. Yep, nice. I like that.
I don't think you can help that one, to be honest. I think it's one of those ones where it sort of burns it, whether you like it or not.
That could be a podium slipping away. Still got 0.6 to burn, which is really going to hurt.
That's it now. There it goes. It makes you really slow up to burn that penalty along there too.
Yeah.
He just lost 2 seconds on Justy Adam. Now I'm interested to see how fast he catches up again here. It's 2.2 seconds is the gap now. And I'm interested to see how fast he catches back up.
Checking in with our leader, 15.3 seconds. So that gap's stabilised. It was extending out to 16 seconds. Scooter's just cut a little bit of time out of it.
So DB will be in this lap coming now. He's on the fuel line and the tyre's looking pretty tired. So I expect him in the end of this lap and that'll get him home with 15 minutes to go. So he's split the race into 15s. Scooter is on just over a quarter of a tank. His tyres are still looking fantastic,
Plumber's in.
to be perfectly honest. Alright, so this will be interesting where he pops out. He's going to try and get himself home from here, yeah?
Yep.
So he'll near full fill. 2/3 of the tank-ish for a 16-minute stint.
Yep.
And that'll get him home. As the other tyre and wakie both go past.
On board with the boss V8. He's only put 80 in the tank, so he's confident on his fuel save.
Yeah,
That is confidence plus.
that's brave. I'm interested to see how he gets to the end on 80 in the tank. That's going to be a tall order, but he obviously knows his fuel usage better than we do, so he's backing himself for the end. That's good to see. And that's going to get him in the top 5 or 6, which is a very, very good run.
Massive drive, huge drive.
And he'll get him in front of the boss too, which is even better. Always good bragging rights to beat the boss home.
Okay, so that gap again between Adam and Superfly has come down now. It's down to 1.4. I am just not understanding.
I don't understand it. I don't get it. How about you guys in the chat? Can you guys figure out what Adam's doing here? He's just on a quarter of a tank now, 15 minutes to go. For me, that's not enough to get home, obviously.
No.
DB's in.
Oh, Superfly! Wow! Nearly fired it in the fence there at the exit of Ascari.
Does Scooter get past? I don't think he's going to get
No.
past. I think DB's going to come out front.
It's done.
He might get past. It'll be close. Yeah, he's passed because DB's still feeling.
He's passed, but he still owes us a stop, so...
He does.
It's... Unfortunately, I did call this at the start, and but fair play to Scooter. He should finish in second, which is a magnificent result for Datsun Racing. And let's take no mistake, DB is that VLX, sorry, not VL, TX3 Brocky level of operator. So Adam Maverick in 5th. This is probably close to my drive of the day so far, Maverick. Really been a solid drive. He really has improved his maturity a lot this season. We all know he's very fast, but he had a tendency to throw it off into the weeds every now and then. But he's really come a long way in his maturity and the way he approaches his races, which is really good to see. And it should hold him in good stead for next season. Because I do believe he is staying on board with RCLL for next season. I could be wrong, but I'm sure someone will correct me.
Who's that? Sorry.
Maverick.
Yeah, he stays on board with the boys at RCWL.
Brocky's just dropped in a bucket load of information. If you shift at 8,000 RPM and only use 7.8% a lap, so 80% will net him 10 laps, which will get him to the end. See, that's how the cyborg thinks.
So Brocky reckons Adam's going to get home without stopping again.
Yep, there you go.
Tell you what, if he gets home without stopping, I'll be very, very impressed. It's not going to net him a good result, but...
I don't...
Scooter will be running at full pace and pass him again anyway. DB's already in front of him, so that's the race winner. And I just don't see Jimmy sitting behind him for another 13 minutes, which he's doing at the moment. I just don't get these guys. I don't understand what's going on.
Jimmy's catching again now. Jimmy, no more Mr. Nice Guy. Fire it up the inside. He's not...
So these guys are doing 48.7s.
Maverick's
these
in.
two.
So old Wakey now in 5th. The plumber now moves into 6th. Is he going to keep that 6th? He is. He's working his way up. But he'll have a hard charging Maverick coming after him. So he's 3.3 seconds. He's got to keep that gap. Now, Old Wakey owes us a pit stop. Superfly owes us a pit stop. Adam owes us a pit stop. And so does Scooter.
Yep. Scooter is fast approaching dark side here at the moment as well to put a lap on him. He'll be in the pits this lap. He's on the light. 5 seconds back down the road is DB007. And then you've got Justy Adam with Superfly half a second behind him. These guys are playing that game I just don't understand. So they're on the fuel light now, these two, with 11 minutes to go.
Okay, so they'll be in.
They have to be in, surely. And then what? They go home, they run to the end as fast as they can on a light car, which is what everyone else is going to do. I'll Wakey on the fuel light. Mr. Bumcrack's next in line that's got fuel. He's 12 seconds behind as Scooter goes in from the lead. He's going to let DB007 fly past and take his win.
Okay, Adam,
Now,
here
Justin
they
Adam,
come.
what's he doing? He comes in.
Oh, Superfly goes around again.
It made no sense.
Oh, that's... I'm just... Yeah, I'm... This is
Why run that slow that whole way and then come in anyway?
perplexing.
He's going to put himself in danger from Bumcrack here, who's just coming through the parabolica.
On board with the plumber. Adam's field.
Adam's coming out now.
Nah, he'll be fine.
So Adam put over half a tank of fuel in the car. I don't get it.
So that has netted the plumber. That's a legit 5th spot. But he's about to have issues. Because here comes Maverick. And one thing we do know about Maverick, if you give him half an opportunity at a gap, he won't die wondering. So some really interesting, surprising strategies here. So Superfly now, this has to be an inch perfect lap if he's coming in at the end of this lap. Because he really needs to cover off Adam here.
Sorry about that.
So,
As we know here at Sector 1, reward kids.
so I'm expecting Superfly in this lap.
Yeah, he's on the light. He's definitely in now.
So now it's where he comes out in relation to Adam. This is the key.
So he's pushing hard, the boys are saying. He's going to push hard all the way to the end. Which... Okay.
Yep, cool.
Well, he's going to jump Jimmy, I reckon. Maybe.
He should.
Jimmy's next in the pits now.
He's got him.
Close.
Yeah, he's got him
Close.
easy. Got him easy. So Jimmy now is going to really have to drop the hammer here. Now this is where Jimmy has matured.
He's got the fresher carb line up too.
Yeah, earlier on, this put Jimmy in this situation. He was prone to a mistake, but he's got that out of his system here. So this is going to be a fascinating battle now for the final step on the podium. The gap's at 1.8 seconds.
I just noticed a lap record change to 1:46.690.
Oh,
from DB007.
really? Really? You've already won the race, like seriously.
Even more.
So I said DB will win by about 10-15 seconds. I was right.
It's not over yet.
Wow. Geez, you're an optimist. Thank you, Yuki Train, for the sub. Oh, was that subbed? As in you sub to... If he has, thank you. Okay, 1.7 seconds here, so it's slowly coming down. What's the gap between the plumber and Maverick? It's down to 1.3 now. Maverick's engaged gun mode.
Between these two. He has. This has to happen for Maverick now. He's got to make a move. Rio just did his fast lap of the race with a 1:46.925 to get himself into 8th position. That's a great lap for V8.
I was going to say, it's a great lap, but a good recovery.
DFLO's 10th. Go figure.
Oh.
He was half a lap behind the field at one stage and he's still 10th. I don't get that. These guys, that just boggle my mind sometimes.
I think some of them definitely mailed in their drive.
So DB007 just did a 46.690 on lap 22 and then followed up on lap 23 with a 48.1.
Oh, okay, that was just a straight up muscle flex. That's all that was.
Yeah. He's now 0.7 a second off his lap now. He's just backed off now. He's going to coast home. He's just lost a second back to Scooter. She's right. No worries. Plenty of time to spare. Alright, so the battles on the track at the moment will be Jussie Adam versus Jimmy Superfly for the end, and Bumcrack versus Maverick. And then looking back, DFLO just went round the other Tyrone for 9th position as he works his way through the field.
No.
Other than that,
Yep, she's pretty open. Oh, the gap's down to 1.3 now between Superfly and the Atom. Here comes Jimmy.
seconds in the gap between second and third to qualify lap shot enough to make.
Yeah, no,
That's a big roll of the dice,
yeah.
Nick.
Wow.
Hang on for 7 minutes doing qualifying laps. Unfortunately, I think Jussie Adams going to be racing for third here.
Yeah. Scooter's got second locked up.
It would take Scooter to fall off the road and off the side of the planet to lose second from here, I think. Has happened before though. We've had guys.
Yes, true.
We've had guys that have been in DB's position where they've just DQ'd, like disconnected from the race now, with 5 minutes to go.
Yep.
Looking at you, hijacker.
And Brocky at Maggie West.
And Brocky.
Yeah.
Hardsoft at Bathurst as well.
Yes.
Leading by 20 seconds.
That's right.
By, and he disconnected with 3 laps to go.
So it does happen.
It happens. That gap's down to a second now between
Yep.
Adam and Jimmy.
He's
Jimmy's
coming.
on charge here. He's got to make this happen now because once the goodness runs out of the tyre. I'll look back there too. Maverick's on Bumcrack now for the run into 1. He's going to have a look at him here. Maverick's not one to hang around.
On board with Maverick now.
Himself right up.
I don't think the plumber will fight. Yeah, I don't think you'll fight this too hard.
He's got no car to fight him.
Well, maybe. Oh.
Can he pull it up?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, he does around the outside. Nice move, Maverick. Beautiful driving from both drivers. Fantastic. Aussie Hampton replay coming up. Excellent driving. That is beautiful to watch. I tip my hat, gentlemen.
Second now. Jimmy Superfly inside a second. 0.8 now to Adam. Adam's now gone back to full speed. He's still in the mid-48s though, which is really confusing because he was faster than in qualifying. So he must be on a trim level.
Oh, he runs really wide there at Lesmo too. So Jimmy's just not close enough to be in the draft just yet.
That's exactly right there, Scotty. Disconnects the white scooters even in B.
Yep.
Because he had to disconnect it in the season and lost all the points for the race. That's why he's in B.
So Jimmy's just got to find another 0.2 here and he'll be in the toe and then it's on. And it can't be nice, Jimmy.
Run into 1. The run into 1 he has to make it happen. So get a good exit out of Parabolica, get on the back bumper and make a move.
Oh, he takes a little too much curb through the Parabolica. That's going to unsettle the car.
Yeah, he's lost time.
Yep.
We've seen Adam race too. Adam is a very hard-nosed racer when it comes to battling the way home too. Got that win this season against the likes of Karen and the Goat, which was a huge race. Ooh, bad doctors just up the road from him too. This might be an issue.
Oh, jeez, look at that. Jimmy's gone! Jimmy's gone! There it is! That's the podium gone!
Hold on to it. That's it.
He's held on to it, but that is the podium gone. Oh, he had such an opportunity there. He just pushed a little too hard on the exit of the Retafilio, and the back end of the 458 just stepped out on him. He did catch it though, so he didn't fire it into the fence, but He will be gutted with that.
Yeah, that's upsetting, isn't it? Yeah, it's just up to Adam to keep the car straight, which you expect him to do running 48s. He should be able to get home quite comfortably now and keep the car pointing the right way. He's not really having to push now. He's got the bad doctor just up the road, but I don't think the bad doctor's going to make it too hard for him. He just wants to get out of the race car. Just looking back down the field, looks pretty straightforward from here to the end, guys. Fortunately, it's not been a overly exciting race, but we'll persist.
It's had its moments. Definitely had its moments.
It's had its moments. Earlier on, the moments of fuel were thick and fast, but as the field's just spread itself out a bit, there's big gaps between everybody now. Oh, Jimmy just backs it into the parabolica. That's beautiful watching that car go in there.
So we can catch that on our Aussie Hampton replay.
Just a perfect on the run in.
Oh yes, yes. Just love seeing that. Just out on the slide as I'm doing scaife hand gestures.
I just did it too. Tell you what, shout out there to the guys at Aussie Hampton Racing, old Wakey in P7 and the other Tyrone at P8.
Fantastic job.
Top 10 finish from the boys, and they've been there or thereabouts most of the race. Don't want to be in that race car trailer after the race though.
I'll tell you what, let's just...
Old Wakey's a chance to
I was just about to say that gap's coming down.
Yeah.
One.
Oh, bum cracks on the light.
Oh no.
Oh, he's struggling. He's struggling. I told you. I told you.
Oh, listen to this. The good doctor's got up and about because he's like, I told you. I told you.
I knew that was brave. And he's now in deep trouble. He just did a 49.7 and he's backing the car up here. Oh, wait, he's gonna have him here easy. That's not even
he runs it really wide.
Yeah.
He's gonna. Yep. This is unfortunate.
This will be the last lap for Bumcrack,
I
reckon, but he's just not got the pace to get around. He's going to move over, I reckon, and slip old Wakey past.
He's got
no car to fight him.
He's somehow got to back him up through Ascari here. Look at it, he's moving. He wants to hold on to the 6th position here.
You've got to be careful, though.
Yeah. You've just got to get it nice and clean through here. Old Wakey's got to get a beautiful run through Ascari, which he does, but he takes too much curb there. He did.
Oh,
there it is. I thought he took too much curb there on the exit. But will they get one more lap? This is... Oh, I'll tell you what, the plumber here would be going, oh no. Yep, I'd be backing that off.
He'll get home. He'll get home.
It's going to be very close. It's going to be very close. Is he done? Is he finished?
He's done. He's done.
Yeah, he's done. He gets home in 6th. Great drive from the plumber. Old Wakey in 7th. 8th will be the other Tyrone. 9th will be Streetle. 10th will be DFLO. 11th will be Mitch. 12th will be V8. How do you end up back in 12th? 13th will be Excalibur. And 14th will be the Bad Doctor. But it is literally all about one guy. He has absolutely... Well, he's obliterated them. 16.6 seconds up the road. He has been the benchmark of this race. A beautiful strategy. Set it up in that middle stint and has just never looked back.
As we say though, he's been that guy that has been in the wrong group all season due to missing the first half. And the way the points are operating, he ended up in Group B for the back end of the season, but he's shown his speed, so he'll be back in full force in the M6, back to Group A to take on the Sidewell, and he wins it.
Takes the win. Well done, DB. 2nd position will be Scooter McGavin.
Great drive from Scooter tonight.
Fantastic drive. This will give him a nice bit of momentum heading into Season 3. 3rd position will be the Atom with the world's strangest race. As he slides it through the parabolica. Nice drive from Adam. Jimmy Superfly will be in 4th position. And 5th position, and my driver of the day will be Maverick. But congratulations does go to DB007. No one does it like Jimmy Bond. Well done to DB. Fantastic race. Really was a class above tonight. Should hold his head up high. And he'll be off to Group A, as Group B says, thank bloody Christ for that. Recapping the old race results there. It is DB007 in first. Second was Scooter McGavin. Third was Just the Atom. Fourth was Jimmy Superfly. Fifth was Maverick. Sixth was Mr. Bumcrack. Seventh was Old Wakey. Eighth was the other Tyrone. Ninth was Streetle Juice. 10th was DFLO. 11th was EBM Mitch. V8 in 12th and Excalibur in 13th. And 14th was the Bad Doctor. DB007 with the fastest lap, a 1:46.690 on lap 22. That is Next Level Racing 458 Competizione, Round 6, Group B, and the season run and done. Wow, there we go. That was pretty exciting for a bit. Excellent stuff there. So as you would have seen on screen there, guys, we've got the box is starting to fill up here, so everyone grab a seat. So I do believe, yeah, exactly. More importantly, come on, hand them over. But before we do introduce everyone, we've just got a couple of things coming in here. Prewski says driver of the day Maverick. Boofa says driver of the day the Plumber. Superfly says love that Atom. Sorry I couldn't bring it for the final laps. Sticker says 17-second penalty for crossing the white light at the flag. Win for Scooter. Scotty G says driver of the day Jimmy. BMW driver punched well above his weight. The fan club says well done DB, Scooter and Datsun Racing for a close tactical race from Atom. Ooh, it's very analytical from the fan club. Clearly they haven't been hitting the product that hard. Datsun says Superfly driver of the day. Just having a look in here there. Alan says another slablorious call. That's an interesting word.
Another what?
Salubrious.
Salubrious. Oh, wow. Yeah, whoa. Settle down.
The more you know.
Yeah. In the booth, boys, a highly prized gentleman's refreshment is well deserved. Thank you, Alan. Alan's one of our biggest fans, so I do appreciate that. So, as you heard one voice there, we do have Mr. Diego joining us. Hello, good sir.
Good evening, gents. How are we?
We are well. You well?
Very well after a spectacular Ferrari 458 race there, but that BMW race, wow.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. And that other voice is the one and only Jemana. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Oh, yep, okay. The tone tells you pretty much what you need today.
Yeah.
Who else we got in here? Did I hear a NASCAR floating around?
You certainly did, mate.
Good work. And do I hear a V8 floating around?
You can hear me loud and clear.
Yep, excellent. And I think, is that everyone? Or are we missing one? Is there a Claude floating around?
Yeah, mate, I'm here.
Oh, there he is.
Quick look. Salubrious.
Salubrious.
Adjective. Giving healthy. Example, odours of far less salubrious origin. Or pleasant or not run down. How was it used? I didn't see. How was it used in chat? Was
Another salubrious call in the boost, boys.
Yeah, borderline. We'll let it pass.
The team points that have all been updated, guys. Pre-penalties in the admin chat for
Oh.
you to look out there, Mr. Ghost, if you want to
yep.
do some early calling out.
All right, I'll bring it up now. Just having a look there. Got 20,000 things popping. Oh, wow, my DMs have just lit up. Jeez, I'm a popular guy. Okay, so drum. We'll work from the bottom up. The M3 Teams Championship. So it was Lucky's Lawn Care taking it away with 284 points. Deeds in second position with 268 points. Dadson and Ragged Edge equal third with 267 points. Fifth was Death Grip. Sixth was Blacklight. Seventh was Red Mist. Eighth was Obsession. 9th was Counterpunch, 10th was Cornerstone, 11th was CJ Esports, 12th was Racing Car Like Legends, 13th was Aussie Hampton Racing, and 14th was Force Performance. The next level...
Congratulations to Lucky's Lawn Care.
Congratulations.
Absolutely.
The next level racing 458 Competizione GT Teams Championship. It was Cornerstone with 287 points. Whoa, bang. Force Performance with 277. Racing Car Like Legends in third with 255. Lucky's Lawn Care Racing with 247. Counterpunch in fifth. Deeds in sixth. Seventh was Obsession. 8th was Dadson. 9th was Aussie Hampton. 10th was CJ. 11th was Red Mist. 12th was Ragged Edge. 13th was Blacklight, and 14th was Death Grip. So, after all those points were correlated and the sums added, our combined teams champion for season 2 is Lucky's Lawn Care Racing. They take it away with 531 points. Deeds in second. We won't hear the end of that. Third, Cornerstone. Fourth, Dadson. Fifth, Ragged Edge Racing. Get around them. Come on, Troy. Get excited, mate. Sixth, Red Mist. Seventh, Counterpunch. Eighth, Racing Car Like Legends. Ninth, Obsession. 10th was Blacklight. Top 10, Lucas. You got to take that.
Blacklight.
11th, Death Grip. 12th, CJ Esports. 13th, Aussie Hampton Racing. And 14th was Force Performance. Just on that as well, a big thank you does go to Force Performance, who are finishing up here at Sector 1. Massive job for them. They have been fantastic, and I hope they do, whatever they do in future endeavours, they do it with the class and distinction that Force Performance have always done. So thank you.
Okay.
They didn't do too bad. They were around for 2 seasons and they won the championship last year. So,
Yeah.
It's nothing to be sneezed at, really, is it?
Just a quick little shout out there to Mo getting these points organised for us in mere minutes after the end of the race. They are
Absolutely.
penalty points. Obviously, with that all to be sorted, but thanks, Mo, for organising that for us.
Definitely. All right.
Can I just a special little shout out, Ariel? Love me for it. I might even get something for it. Red Mist Racing finished 6th overall.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I would have thought they might have finished a bit lower than that.
I see the way you were getting at it, Jimmy. I see what you were trying to say. Yeah, definitely. So in analysis, which there will be there will be a bit of analysis post-season, obviously, and one of them might be obviously what you're alluding to, that Red Mist has overperformed, where there might be other teams that may have clearly underperformed. But yes, you might not get a beer for that, mate.
If you finish above Counterpunch Racing, you've had a pretty good season. So.
Thanks, mate. But just to point out, Pete, did you see those BMW points, man?
Yes.
Flipped around right at the end, eh? Just last round. I think you guys were beating us all season.
I think so. Chase, I'm looking at you, mate.
Yes, old boy Chase. Shout out to Chase.
Yeah, no.
So it sounded like I missed most of the BMW races, boys, but sounded like it was an interesting race.
That's one word for it.
Really? So I'm assuming there was a bit of panel beating going on?
There was a lot of Group B involved in it, so...
No, it was... I watched a little bit while the Ferrari race on. It was actually that battle for second was something to see. So it was really, really good.
No, we want to definitely have a review back.
Don't mind me. So he's going to talk. So I invited you all in here because one, to talk about the season and a little sort of wrap up and your favourite moments and that, but also I wanted to give you a public thanks because I'm a nice guy.
Thanks very much, mate.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
Welcome.
Yeah, no, I think it's been sort of an interesting season for Sector 1 as far as the commentary side of things has been, in that we've tried to develop a few new voices and introduced quite a few new guys into the box this season, which is great. Diego had a go, and I think you did Thursday night, Diego?
Thursday night community series, of course.
All went down, mate. You've definitely got the voice for it. I am jealous.
Thank you.
Keep it a Sunday as well.
Yes, yeah, I was lucky enough to do a Group B race there.
Did the round 5, I think it was.
Correct, yep.
Which all, I think, holds us in good stead sort of moving forward into next season. Then obviously when we make the big leap to whatever GT7 officers, to be well prepared, and obviously the side benefit of all that is that it gives Ghost an outlet to release all that energy into a bit of racing too. As we saw, he can play a big part in whatever championship he competes in. He's going to be somebody to be reckoned with. But Diego missed the radio. Damn right. So that I think that's a goal we achieved pretty well this season, which was to develop that side of Sector 1 a little bit further. Always striving, I suppose, Sean, aren't we? Trying to sort of come up with ways to improve upon the previous season, and already working hard on micro sector for next season to try to make that a little bit more interesting again. And well, it's part of the fun for it.
Stickers, Diego, aka Barry White. Oh wow! Ooh,
there's a bit of love in
that. I know. He's tuned in a moment.
He does do a fantastic job on the livery.
Oh, here we go. Here it comes.
Where's that bucket, Lucas?
Lucas is having issues, so that Tasmanian internet obviously isn't working too well down there.
Hey, you don't be like that.
He's got backup.
For you, Troy, favourite moment? Do you have a favourite moment, Troy?
Not one this season.
Favourite moment for Troy was about 10 minutes ago when he crossed the finish line.
That's right. If there ever comes a Ferrari or another MR car, I will be sitting out the season.
Come on, man.
But
I heard you were decent in a McLaren.
Oh, we could tune them once.
Big shout out though does go to Troy, who's really stepped up his commentary this season. He's moved up to calling the Group A races, which is a high pressure environment, being Group A. It is the big boy, so he's done a fantastic job. So big thumbs up, mate. And it's nice to drive for the best team in the pit lane as well. So
well, we haven't had much go our way this season, so
yeah, no.
Towards the stream side of things, everything seems to be playing up every round.
The 5-time just comes in there. Most fun car he's driven, to be honest.
Well, of course he'd say that.
Yes, he won a championship in it.
A horse whisperer. You know, it doesn't matter what he's got underneath him, he can control it. But it was interesting to sort of have a season of the Ferrari, and that was what we wanted. Well, it's just separate the men from the duds, Troy. No, it definitely was designed, put there to be a test, and you know, I think a lot of guys found it to be a test. We predicted that Lucky's Lawn Care might have a good season as a result of the previous experience with the car, and I think it may have helped them a bit, having driven it the season before. But beyond that, you know, there's sort of drivers of a quality that are able to adapt it. We're able to adapt to the car and get plenty out of the Ferrari. And not everybody was able to do it, and that's just the way it goes sometimes. But next season, back to sort of a more balanced situation. And
I tell you what, I could do it right up until the the green light drops. Every practice session this season, I've been doing fairly well till the race starts. First 5 laps,
well, yeah, it was sort of I got to commentate quite a few of your races there, and finding speed was an issue for you. You were very fast. It was just that finding the ability to control it once those tyres lost grip, which is when that car becomes difficult, which is in most races from lap 4 onwards, really. And that's when sort of the big test come in. But finding ultimate speed out of it, I think you probably would have had a couple of fastest laps as well.
Yeah, I did a few fastest laps over the
I think you had a fastest lap while finishing at the tail end in one race. It sort of
Also-
confirmed the point.
Also,
Definitely.
use the most amount of sets of tyres out of any team for the season as well.
Big bill coming their way.
That's why we're sponsored by Auto One. We can afford it.
But yeah, I'm sure you're looking forward to next season's rides
What about?
a little bit more.
So we can't let it go, Mr. NASCAR, big team owner now. So you get that fancy, fancy sort of room and jacket that all the team owners get, and you get to play with in the big room as well. You looking forward to it?
Ooh, certainly am, mate. It's it's going to be a challenge, but a challenge that I'm willing to take on at full tilt.
Studio 53, we saw some Facebook pages go up, and
Studio 53. If I see one shirtless photo, I'm done.
so guys, if you haven't checked out the new team's Facebook page, jump on there, give it a like, and you'll be able to be kept up with all the information and news coming out of Team 53. And I think some liveries have been released already, which is showing some of NASCAR's fine work there again. So, is that what's the actual? Is it Team 53 the Facebook page?
It's Team 53. Yeah, Team 53 Racing. I've just called it. So
Team 53 Racing.
give it a like and a follow, and yeah.
Excellent. So I'll let you go. I just want to get a few things out of the way, then we can sort of have a bit of a chat, and then we can finish it up. So, first of all, massive thank you goes to every single member of Sector 1 for a fantastic season. You guys have been amazing. We have had a couple of challenges this season, but we've all got through, and we've flexed our muscle to show why we are one of the best GT Sport sim racing leagues going around. So, give all yourselves a pat on the back. And my second thank you goes to our fantastic community. You've put on some amazing shows in the Auto One Community Series this season, and it has proved with a couple of you stepping up to the main game. So a massive thank you to those guys as well. Huge thank you goes to all our race directors. It is probably one of the most thankless tasks in Sector 1. They have to sit there, watch the racing, also note down things, also do commentary as well. You guys have done an incredible job. Massive thank you to all our stewards. The most thankless task in Sector 1, without a doubt. Of course, led by the Mighty Mo and all their pen clickers over there. They've done a great job again. Another fantastic season and always appreciated. Huge thank you goes to all our livery Jedis for the fantastic cars that are put on our grid every single week. You guys burn the midnight oil with tribute liveries and updates throughout the season. So again, a massive pat on the back. Another big thank you goes to all the fantastic hardworking admin at Sector 1. A lot of stuff that you guys don't see goes on behind the scenes. We're always in there, or most of them are in there, rubbing their hands in and getting stuck in. Depends what day of the week it is I feel like doing it, but we'll see how we go. Also, huge job from the admin. But the last two thank yous do go to, one, all the support people around us all here at Sector 1. So partners, friends, family, all those guys that allow us to be pretend race car drivers and pretend commentators and basically live out our childhood fantasies on the stream. So a massive thank you. But of course, the last thank you goes to the viewers. Without you guys, Sector 1 does not happen. Plain and simple. The viewers are what makes Sector 1, the community, the whole lot of you are amazing. So a massive thank you to you guys as well. I hope you enjoyed the season. We are going to have a 4-week break, put our feet up. Well, some of us are racing and other things, and so, yeah, definitely no stopping, but it has been a fantastic season. I just wanted to get that out of the way, and you guys can talk now, if you want. It's up to you.
No, that's needed to be said, definitely. And, you know, like you said, massive thanks to all of our viewers who are the ones we really ultimately do it for, as well as our, as you say, our childhood dreams and living them out on YouTube each and every week. We sort of had a quick touch there on a favourite moment for V8, which he obviously looked at from a personal driver's stance, but maybe if we asked you the same question there, Ghost, had a favourite moment for season 2 of Sector 1 racing?
Favourite moment? Commentary-wise, would have to be the Tankmaster Muffin race. That was an absolute rip snorter. Some of the best racing I've ever called. That was really enjoyable. I really enjoyed that. From a personal driver's point of view, I'm going to have to say my race with stickers at Maggie West. That was intense from pretty much green light. We actually went at it. Also St. Croix, me and Pete, we've had our chat, so that's all right. But
All good.
I will still say though, I still got the chicken bloody dinner. So, but other than that, look, it's just been a really enjoyable season to sort of drive with the big boys up in Group A. So I'm looking forward to actually having a full season in Group A next season. As me and Stickers and a few others will fight out for third spot, as Superfly and TJ will run away with each other into the sunset. But yeah, no, it's just all in all, look, it's been a good season. There's been some ups and downs, but all in all, I think it's been one of the best seasons we have had for a while. So really looking forward to next season.
I think it's been one of the best seasons for everyone racing nice and cleanly. Like even the stewards box hasn't been that badly hit this season.
Yep.
Definitely.
Well, that's good to hear.
We may have seen not quite maybe the debauchery of seasons past. I think the quality of the racing was
just
good.
touching on that. Just touching on that though, we haven't. This is the first season I think I come around. We haven't had a big one.
No. We even avoided something major at Monza, which, as we know, is renowned, and we've had some big moments at St. Croix. So there are a couple of tracks there that, in the past have been big issues, but I think guys are starting to get the gist after 9 seasons.
And we didn't go to Bathurst.
What can be done, yes, what can't be done. So maybe again, if we asked Diego for his moment or his favourite moment of season 2.
I reckon I can answer it. I reckon I can answer it.
No, well, the start of the season was quite promising, but I don't know, nothing really played out in my favour this one. So nothing stands out, unfortunately, boys.
Were you able to maintain consistency in your practice pre-race, or was that affected in any way?
Freaking flying in practice.
Sorry, that just reminded me of Chopper the movie. Look at me, Chopper! I'm flying! I'm freaking flying!
But that was practice, so that means absolutely diddly squat for the points. But I don't know, I got 8th in the end, so that's something to take out of it, which was good for Datsun Racing and the Bacchus boys there. So it was pretty top flight season from the BMW guys. Like Stickers was outstanding, and Datsun he needs to have a bit more confidence in himself because he's one hell of a racer as well. Scooter was a bit unlucky with a couple of disconnects, which sort of ruined his championship. But 8th, I'll take that.
Absolutely, in that company. Finishing in that top group and that upper echelon's an achievement in itself. I think it's, without sort of beating around the bush, moving on to Sector 3 myself, just to sort of look forwards, it's really about finding one of these top guys, and there's probably 5 of them in there. One of them to mount the serious challenge. One of them to say, Cyborg, enough is enough. It's time things changed around here. The fella is rightly, pretty confident and sitting pretty at the moment, but the challenge needs to come from somewhere. And if we were looking at anybody in particular, who do you think that would be? There, Jimbob, who do you expect the challenge to come from in season 3?
Oof.
V8.
Well, you never know.
Oh, yep, in the right car.
Yeah. There's probably a few guys that have struggled, like most people have said. I think will adapt to the BMW pretty quick. I think Ricky Bobby, if he's coming back, he was in the M6 at Obsession. I think it was last season.
So he's got some previous experience.
Gaz balls as well.
Gaz balls as well. Yep.
Nothing wrong with being confident, Broggy. Chin up, mate. Gaz balls? Yes, well, we've got the returning Gaz balls, don't we?
Yeah, Gaz balls is back next season, so yeah, I think hopefully it won't be the runaway it was this year on the Ferrari. But I think the general consensus is that the Ferrari wasn't a nice car, and we put them in their car on purpose to try and even the field. It sort of worked and it sort of didn't. So put the boys back in something they actually like to drive and see how they go.
We had a pretty strong season at Dadson RER racing this one, so I would expect all the boys back there to definitely put in a lot of effort in season 3.
Yeah, I think season 3 is going to see a fair bit of change. I think I've let the team down heaps this season. I haven't been able to get a hold of the Ferrari once, so hopefully I can make it up to them next season.
Oh, look, I agree with all the sentiments. I think, yeah, you're going to have TX3 GTR, as he's known now as Godzilla, DB007, Muffin Man, Gazballs, V8, Adam. Who else could
Diego's showing some pretty quick pace already.
Oh, well, wow, hey.
Where's the bucket?
Wow, there you go. So yeah. Scooter's always thereabouts. So yeah, I think there's going to be sort of a real logjam there at the top, and I also think that fight in Group B in the M6 is going to be pretty epic to watch. For those guys scrapping to get into Group A as well. So I think all in all makes for a good season. But I have said already, I think the group that's the group of death is 100% Group A M4s. I can count probably 7 drivers who could win on any given Sunday. So strap in, lads, for those who are racing Group A M4s. Put on the big boy pants and swim out to the deep ocean.
Yep.
That's you, Claude. You excited?
Yeah, well, look, it just happens that he's in Counterpunch, but even if he wasn't, the return of DB to the top group is the one unknown for me, and to see how he's going to sort of be able to go against the 5-time and whether he can, stretch him and push him, and I'd love to see that pointy end of Group A, the main series, be a toughly fought out sort of season, and I think DB probably has the speed to do it. It'll be interesting inside the CP Discord chat room. The two boys get along very well, but communication levels may drop slightly if things start to get interesting between the two boys. But yeah, feeding DB into the picture of Group A, I think is going to be an interesting thing to see. I think he might be able to give him a bit of a hard time, along with others. Obviously, I think the change of car is going to do a massive service to the quality of racing and being able to sort of put young Brocky under some sort of pressure.
Well, just before we go, I just want to do a quick bit of housekeeping, then I'll open it to you guys for your final thoughts. So the special event, which was planned for next weekend, it's looking like it's going to be pushed back to the weekend after. A couple of reasons. One, just to get some liveries ticked off, but also just to give everyone, sort of us in the box, admin, just a bit of a breather, just a bit of a and then we can make it a really special event. We will have the micro sector on Thursday. Now, that's going to be a combination of a bit of a season review. Maybe we'll hand out some awards. I don't know. We'll see how we go. In terms of that, there is a special award that someone doesn't want, but he's getting it, and there's no two ways about it. So he's just going to have to deal with it. So looking forward to that. As always, that will be myself and Claude live in video. Oh yeah. Special guest. We haven't even worked that out yet, so we probably should get on top of that.
I think we might have a variety of guests popping.
Yeah.
Needs to be organised yet. We haven't said a single word to anybody about it yet, but I think we will maybe have 2 or 3 different fellas pop in.
Yeah, I've
evening.
got a couple of ideas who I'd like to have in the box for the special guests. So be sure to join us there on Thursday from 8 PM Australian Eastern Daylight Time. But other than that, before I'll wrap up after you guys finish, but the floor is yours. Who wants to go first? Yeah, cool, nice, yeah,
quickly,
awesome.
just while I'm there. Yep. Thank you to everybody from a personal point of view for your patience, putting up with the learning curve, which is commentary. First season, giving it a red hot go, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Look forward to continuing to develop along with the other boys that are in the room at the moment, and improving as much as we can. Other than that, kudos to everybody for a really successful season. Look forward to next one being a better one. Enough said from me.
Womble, next level comp winner announced in the microsector. Stay tuned with that one. We're still working out the details, so we have to send off, of course, them to next level, and I'll get back to us. But keep across all our social media with that one. Next.
I'd just like to say thanks, guys, for letting me in the comms box. And, yeah, it's been a fantastic season. I'm proud to be a part of what you guys produce, and can't wait to see what happens season 3 and beyond.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll back up what Claude was saying. It's been a bit of a learning curve this season, jumping on with the streams and the commentating at the same time. It's a whole nother ball game. You can see where Sean really plays a big part in it, as in his role. He makes it look easy. It's pretty out there when you're pressing buttons and you got stuff happening and you're trying to do it all, and it all gets on top of you sometimes. But I think we've come a long way, Claude, and I think we'll go pretty good in season 3.
Yep. Keep practicing.
I'd like to say thanks to Diego for giving us a chop out, getting them on board doing the race directing and in the box. It's been a big help.
Thank you.
Massive shout out to Claude and Troy. Claude's the man behind the new look microsector, and he's pumped a fair bit of money into his rather elaborate computer setup he's got at home this season for the microsector and all that sort of carry on. So
that's actually where Skynet is.
So yeah, big thanks to Claude for organising all that. Sean and the Good Doctor as usual, and NASCAR of course.
Appreciate it, mate.
And that's about it. That's all I've got. I'm done.
Cool.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Pete?
Anything you'd like to say there, NASCAR? Sean and I will probably get another crack at this on Thursday. So.
No, just adding on to what Diego said there, and just thank you guys for bringing me on. It has had its fair share of challenges, of course. With Polyphony getting up to their usual magic with the sessions we've had a couple of times, but overall it's been a rather eye-opening experience. And just a shout out to the conglomerate. Thank you for 6 awesome seasons. Again, it's been fun, it's been challenging, but yeah,
we're
time
going
I
to
spread my
mate.
wings and
It's all good.
Go my own way.
Looking forward to seeing what Team 53 can get.
Yeah,
up to.
just slow down your bloody M4 drivers, all right? Seriously. Awesome.
I'll have a chat.
So the Good Doctor, I think we've lost the Good Doctor, so I'll just say for the Good Doctor, I'd like to thank everyone for what they've done for this season. It's been a fantastic season, and the smooth dulcet tones of the Good Doctor will be back with you for season 3. There we go. Yeah. So, but other than that, guys, massive thank you to all of you. You've been all amazing. Enjoy the break. Enjoy the off-season. For those guys that love practicing heaps, get around it. For those guys who do like actually have a break, enjoy your break. We will be back. We probably will have a couple of test streams leading up to season 3. But other than that, stay safe, look after yourself, say hi to your mum for me. But as always, this is Sean, aka Go, signing off for now. And you've been watching Sector 1.